this video, we will discuss July 2018 paper. Question number 1. Which one of the following statement is not correct in case of Kautilya? Option C is correct. He is credited with being the founder of Niti Shastra tradition. Question number 2. Who among the following said that the Republic pictures a utopia not because it is a romance but because Plato intended it to be the start of a scientific attack upon the idea of the good? Option B is correct, Dunning. Question number 3. Who among the following said that in order of time, state is later than the family or the individual, but in order of nature prior to them? Option C is correct, Aristotle. Question number 4. For Locke, which one of the following is not true in case of social contract? Option B is correct, contract to which each generation must not consent. Question number 5. For Rousseau, which one of the following is not true? Option D is correct. Pride does not seduce reason is not true. Now move on to question number 6. It's assertion reason. Assertion for J.S. Mill. Will is the basis of all institutions including the state. Reason. Will is not only dependent on number. It has a qualitative foundation and the will which make the institution takes on the form of a belief. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 7 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. Jainism is the emphasis on non-violence. Vaishnavism is Catholicity of outlook. Ruskin and Tolstoy give the contempt for industrial civilization and idea on passive resistance, and Plato is idealism and the concern for moral values. Question number 8. Who among the following had started two weeklies, the Karam Yojan and the Dharma? Option B is correct, Aurobindo. Now move on to next question. Question number 9 is assertion reason. Assertion. M. Roy did not accept Marx's materialistic interpretation of history. Reason. It had an element of determinism and idealism. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 10. Who among the following said in the context of the State Reorganization Commission report, the lamps are shorn of the wool and they are feeling the intensity of cold? Option B is correct, B.R. Ambedkar. Question number 11. Which of the following statement is not correct? Option D is correct, that post-behavioral political theory is not holistic. Question number 12. Which one of the following contention of Isaiah Berlin is not true in the context of resurgence of political theory, political philosophy? Option D is correct. He is skeptical about the resurgence of political theory or philosophy. Question number 13. Who among the following conceived society as a cooperative venture for mutual advantage, more or less sufficient, and necessarily governed by the rules? Option C is correct, John Rawls. Now move on to next question. Question number 14. Who among the following has written the article The Zigzag of Politics? Option C is correct, Robert Nozick. Question number 15. Who among the following is not a proponent of communitarianism? Option D is correct, Frederick Hayek. Question number 16. Which one of the following are the features of democracy? Option D is correct. A, B, C, D are true. That is, democracy requires political equality. All citizens must be entitled to stand for election regardless of race, sex, color or religion. All citizens must possess a vote, that is universal adult franchise. And political equality means one person, one vote, and one vote, one value. Question number 17 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct, that is Brian Barry give the liberal theory of justice. Susan Moller Okin give the justice, gender and family. Amrita Sen give the idea of justice and Tom Campbell give the justice. Now question number 18. Which one of the following are the feature of Marx's theory of surplus value? Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option C is correct, that is A, B and D. A, it is an extension of Ricardo's theory. Labor power equal the brain, muscle and nerve of the laborer, and the worker must be paid a price proportional to the number of labor hours that entered into its production. Question number 19. Which one of the following are Lenin's contribution to Marxist theory? Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct, that is A, his theory of the party as the vanguard of the proletariat which guides the masses both before and after revolution. C, his version for the reconstruction of the world's first proletarian state. And D, his theory of the strategy and tactics of revolution. Question number 20. Which one of the following is not a feature of ideology? Option D is correct, the political ideas that do not embody or articulate class or social interest. Question number 21. Who among the following describe comparative politics as primarily concerned with party interest and leadership structure? Option C is correct. Roy C. McCready and Ward. Question number 22. Who was the author of the book The Presidential Republic? Option A is correct. Jean Blondel. Now move on to next question. Question number 23 is assertion reason. Assertion system approach to comparative politics believes in the balance between the input structure and the output structure to maintain the equilibrium. Reason system approach is criticized as a status quo model. Option B is correct, that is both A and R is true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 24. Arrange the interest group as given by Gabriel Allman in sequential order. In this question, all the options are true as all the points are not mentioned in any chronology, but these are true, that is institutional, non-associational, associational, and economic group. So question number 25. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option C is correct. Mayflower Compact, abolition of slavery in US. Question number 26 is assertion reason. Assertion: many Afro-Asian nations emerged independent after World War II. Reason: absence of economic development largely tend to make their independence more formal than substantial. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Now move on to next question. Question number 27. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option B is correct. Comparative Politics Today is not written by Samuel P. Huntington. Question number 28. Which one of the following are true regarding a revolution? Select the correct answer from the code. Option D is correct, that change of a constitution, one ruling elite is replaced by another, transformation in political institution, and fundamental change in the socio-economic and political structure, as everything changed with the revolution. Now question number 29. Which one of the following are true regarding a unitary system of government? Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct, as it is the most effective in protecting the unity and integrity of a nation. Power is delegated to the local unit for administrative convenience, and there is a single lawmaking body, and the local administrative units do not derive their power from the constitution. Number 30. Which one of the following amendments of the American Constitution laid down due process of law relating to the judicial scrutiny of legislative and executive actions? Option A is correct, that is B and C, that is 5th and 14th Amendment. Now question number 31. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option B is correct, that is appointment of the judges for life in Switzerland is not correctly matched. Question number 32. Who among the following describe political development as administrative and legal development? Option D is correct, Max Weber. Question number 33 is assertion reason. Assertion: the system of democracy recognizes the equality of all people and stand for the government of common people. Reason: it is commonly believed that government is largely controlled and managed by the power elite. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true, and R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 34. Which one of the following statements are correct regarding Max Weber theory of bureaucracy? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct, that is it is an iron cage of rule-based rational control. It is a key part of the rational legal authority, and bureaucracy means domination through knowledge in the form of merit. Question number 35 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct, that is Robert Dahl gave the polyarchy, participation in opposition. SM Lipset gave political men. Schumacher gave the legality and legitimacy, and Robert Charlton gave the political realities, comparative government. Now move on to next question. Question number 36 is assertion reason. Assertion: presidential system provides for a stable governance model for a full term. Reason: centralization of power is inherent in the presidential system. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Now move on to next question. Question number 37. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. The Islamic Revolution is anti-modernization movement in Iran. Russian Revolution is led by Bolshevik Party. Glorious Revolution is establishing constitutional government in England, and the Puritan Revolution is 1649 revolution to limit the arbitrary power of Charles II. Question number 38. Modernization is commonly understood as being analogous to. Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct, all of the above, that is westernization, Europeanization, rise of the nation state system, and industrialization. Question number 39. Examine the following statement regarding the media. Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct. A, B, and D. That is, print media is witnessing a marginalized role in contemporary democracy. Electronic media assume a decisive role, and instruments of media are controlled by the industrial and corporate groups. Now move on to next question. Question number 40 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. That is, A.V. Dicey give the rule of law. Samuel P. Huntington gave the political decay. Armand gave the economic interest group, and Marbury versus Madison case gave the judicial review in USA. Question number 41. Which one of the following was not a feature of the Government of India Act of 1919? Option B is correct. The Legislative Assembly would have an elected majority and control over the ministers. Question number 42. Who among the following provided a link between pre and post independence institutional framework to study the Indian politics? Option C is correct. Morris Jones. Question number 43. Which one of the following is true about the fundamental rights under the Indian Constitution? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. A, that it is protected and enforced by the Constitution. C, Supreme Court is the guardian of the fundamental rights. Now move on to next question. Question number 44. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. That soft state given by Gunnar Myhrvold. Politics of scarcity given by Myron Weiner. Crisis of governability is given by Atul Kohli, and continuous democracy given by Subrata K. Mitra. Question number 45. Which one of the following is not the true about the amendment of the Constitution under the Article 368? Option C is correct. In case of disagreement between the House, joint sitting may be called. Question number 46. Put the following presidents of India since 1989 in their chronological order and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct. First is R. Venkatraman, then Shankar Dayal Sharma, then K.R. Narayan, then APJ Abdul Kalam, and the last is Pratibha Patil, first female president of India. Question number 47. Which article of the Indian Constitution empowered the Parliament to make provision for a contingency when the office of the President and Vice President both fall vacant by the reason of death, resignation, removal, or otherwise? Option C is correct. Article 70. Question number 48. India since 1989 had witnessed fewer abuses of power by Prime Minister than the United Kingdom experienced under either Margaret Thatcher or Tony Blair. Whose statement is this? Option C is correct. That is James Manner. Now question number 49. Who of the following regard the Supreme Court of India as having a dual personality, a legal institution and a public institution? Option C is correct. Madhav Khosla and Anant Padmanan. Question number 50. Who called Election Commission of the India as an effective work of free and fair election? Option B is correct. Leopold and Susan Rudolph. Question number 51. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. An undocumented wonder, the making of the great election, written by Sayyid Qureshi. The framing of Indian Constitution is written by a study B.S. Rao. Working a democratic constitution, the India's experience is written by Granville Austin, and Politics of India since Independence written by Paul Brass. Question number 52. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. Uttar Pradesh Yogi Adityanath. Assam is Sabarnanda Sonowal. Kerala is Pinarayi Vijayan, and Himachal Pradesh is Jairam Thakur. Now question number 53. Who described Indian Federation as a holding together federation and not a coming together federation? Option A is correct. Panda Pradhan. Question number 54. Which committee on Panchayati Raj in India take of three phases: the phase of ascendance, the phase of stagnation, and the phase of decline? Option C is correct. Ashok Mehta. Question number 55. The ground on which president rule has been imposed on the state in India are. Select the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct. All of the above. That is, if no stable government can be formed, if the cabinet has lost majority, and no other ministry commanding a majority in the assembly can be formed at once, if the state government does not obey the directives given by the union government, or breakdown of the federal structure, or corruption. Now question number 56. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct. That is Tekba movement in West Bengal, Silent Valley project in Kerala, Banwasi Seva Andolan in Uttar Pradesh, and Chilka Bachao Andolan in Odisha. Now move on to next question. Question number 57. Which one of the following have been discussed as the crisis of India's national unity by Paul Arbras in his book The Politics of India Since Independence? Option D is correct. A, B and D. That is Punjab, the Northeast and the Kashmir. Question number 58 is assertion reason. Assertion. Land Pritchett call India a flaying state. Reason. The state in India appears to undertake highly complex tasks with relative efficiency such as running atomic weapon program or regulating monetary policies while struggling to perform more ordinary governance tasks such as delivering basic health and education. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 59. Which one of the following commission was not related to backward classes? Option D is correct. Shah Commission. Question number 60. If Hume and other English liberals hoped to use Congress as a safety valve, the Congress leader hoped to use Hume as a lightning conductor. Who said this? Option C is correct. Bipin Chandra. Question number 61. Who among the following was the first to advance the idea of workers' participation in the management? Option D is correct. MP Follett. Now move on to next question. Question number 62. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. That is behavioral analysis of human behavior in the administrative setting. Bureaucratic is the legal rational authority. Ecological is the agraria, transitia and the industria. General system is the administrative system as subsystem of the society. Question number 63. Which one of the following are the feature of new public management? Select the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct. That is all of the above. That is contracting out, devolution of authority, focus on performance appraisal and the focus on management. Question number 64. Who among the following has criticized classical theory as homely proverbs, myth, slogan and pompous identities? Option D is correct. Herbert Simon. Question number 65. Who among the following said that behavior in administration should be studied through psychoanalysis? Option C is correct. Abraham Maslow. Question number 66. The Hawthorne experiment belonged to the era of. Option D is correct. Late 1920s. Now move on to next question. Question number 67. Who among the following describe bureaucracy as the continental nuisance? Option D is correct. Thomas Carlyle. Question number 68. Unity of command means all of the options are true. That is that the subordinate will have only one superior, that the subordinate will have more than one superior, and that all the units are put under one head, and that all the work is divided among all the subordinates. Question number 69. The governor of a state in his capacity as administrator of an adjoining union territory discharges his function independently of. Option D is correct. The State Council of Ministers. Question number 70. Which one of the following are the factors determining the length of span of control? Option D is correct. All of the above. Age of the organization, personality of the supervisor, caliber of the subordinates and the organizational structure. Question number 71. Which one of the following are the benefits of e-governance? Option D is correct. That is A. It make government more accountable. It lower transaction cost and it help in building trust between the government and the citizen. Now question number 72 is assertion reason. Assertion. According to Glenn Stahl, unless the recruitment is sound, there is very little hope for recruiting a first-rate staff. He considered recruitment as the cornerstone of the whole public personnel structure. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 73 is assertion reason. Assertion. Classical theory view organization as a formal structure of authority based on universal principles. Reason. Classical theory views human beings who run on organization as mere cogs in the machines. Option B is correct. Both assertion and reason is true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 74 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. That is span of control is supervision, hierarchy is through proper channel, delegation is flow of authority, and unity of command is one single boss. Now question number 75 is the 73rd and the 74th Amendment Act have resulted in. Select the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct. All of the above. That is transparency in governance, accountability in governance, gender empowerment and deepening of democracy. Question number 76. After independence, the role of the district magistrate has undergone a substantial change, mainly due to. Option C is correct. Democratic decentralization. Question number 77. The report Right to Information, Master Key to Good Governance was submitted by. Option D is correct. Second Administrative Reform Commission. Question number 78. Which one of the following commission committee thinkers has identified 27 modes of corruption? Option D is correct. The Central Vigilance Commission. Question number 79. The Joint Consultative Machinery in India was established on the recommendation of. Option B is correct. Second Pay Commission. Now move on to question number 80. Which one of the following commission committee has identified weak governance as the main reason for corruption in India? Option B is correct. The Second Administrative Reform Commission. Question number 81. Which one of the following is the sequential order of the following states becoming acknowledged nuclear power? Option D is correct. America, then Soviet Union, then Britain, then France, and the last is China. Question number 82. Which chapter of the United Nations deal with the Pacific settlement of disputes? All of these chapters are correct. Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4 and Chapter 1. All options are correct. Question number 83 is assertion reason. Assertion. The Cold War and the decolonization process had discouraged more active involvement by United Nations within state. Reason. State have national interest as its prime interest. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 84. India has signed strategic partnership with. Option D is correct. Vietnam, Seychelles, Mongolia and Singapore. Now question number 85. Consider the following statement with regard to India and ASEAN. Select the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct. That is A. India become sectoral partner of ASEAN in 1992 and India become dialogue partner of ASEAN in 1996. Question number 86. Which one of the following statement are true about this SARC? Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option C is correct. C and D. India become Secretary General of SARC twice and the second summit of SARC was held in India. Question number 87. Who have argued that far from an objective reality, international politics is a world of our making? Option D is correct. Constructivists. Question number 88. Consider the following statement and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct. That is B and D. B is the Project Musum is an initiative for the maritime cooperation in Indian Ocean region and D is the India has become member of Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Question number 89 is assertion reason. Assertion. Security is a contested concept. Reason. Security is multidimensional in its realization. Option E is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 90. Consider the following statement and choose the correct option from the code given below. All these statements are true, so all the options are true in this sense. That is, OPEC was created at Riyadh conference in 1960. The charter of the OAS was signed in 1948. Indonesia is a member of OPEC and Cuba is a member of OAS. Question number 91. Neoliberals from their Lacanian universe seek to create international regime that optimize the. Option A is correct. Rational exploitation of the nature. Question number 92. Democratic peace theory have been largely associated with the writings of. Option B is correct. Michael Doyle and Bruce Rosette. Now question number 93. Which one of the following is not part of the four main criteria set out by the 1933 Montevideo Conventions on the right and duties of a state? Option C is correct. Strength to wage a war. Question number 94 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct. That is Geneva Protocol is ban on the use of chemical weapon. Start 2 is the ban on multiple independent reentry vehicles. INF is the ban on two categories of land-based missiles and Start 1 is the reduction of strategic arms. Question number 95. Which one of the following statement is incorrect? Option D is correct. That is collective security and balance of power policy are compatible under usual circumstances. Question number 96. Morgenthau's classification of ideologies does not include. Option D is correct. Ideology of hegemony. Question number 97. Which one of the following statement is not the part of the 5 global commons mentioned below? Option D is correct. The Arctic region is not come under the 5 global commons. Now question number 98. Consider the following statement about arms control and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. That is B. It is a defensive strategy in principle. And option D, it aims at mutual security between partner and our stability. Question number 99. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option B is correct. Globalism is no state actors is not correctly matched. And last question, question number 100. Which one of the following pair is mismatched? Option D is correct. Neocolonialism, the last stage of imperialism. Julius Nyr. It is not written by Julius Nyr. Video we will discuss December 2018 paper number 2 political science. Question number 51 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. Amatya is the eyes, Shurd or Shurid is the ears, Durg is the arms, and Kosh is the mouth. Question number 52. Which one of the following are the features of Plato's theory of education? Option D is correct, all of the above, that is, it means of social righteousness and realization of truth. Elementary education begins at childhood up to the age of 6, and the public test is held at the age of 20, and at the age of 30 a second selective test is to take place. Question number 53. Thomas Hobbes constructed his political philosophy on the basis of, option A is correct, principle of natural sciences. Question number 54. Rousseau's general will means, option D is correct, real will. Now question number 55. Who among the following firmly believe that periodic communitarian correction is required because liberalism is self-subverting doctrine? Option D is correct, Michael Walzer. Now question number 56. Who among the following sought to establish the non-utilitarian proposition that some pleasure are higher than the others? Option D is correct, J.S. Mill. Question number 57. Who among the following describe modern democracies as polyarchy? Option B is correct, Robert Dahl. Now question number 58. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option A is correct, that is John Rawls give distributive justice, Robert Nozick give the justice as entitlement, Michael Walzer give the communitarian perspective of justice, and Thomas Bogue give the global justice. Question number 59 is arrange the following writings of Lenin in order in which they appeared. Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct. First is the development of capitalism in Russia, then what is to be done, then materialism and empirical criticism, and the last is socialism and war. Question number 60. Who among the following said political behavior stand for both an intellectual tendency and a concrete academic movement? Option D is correct, David Easton. Now question number 61. John Rawls concept of veil of ignorance does not imply to which one of the following? Option D is correct, party note their conception of good. Now question number 62 is assertion reason. Assertion. Keralik called Bentham's utilitarian doctrine as big philosophy. Reason. To him happiness is much more than pleasure. Option A is correct, both the statement are true, but and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 63 is assertion reason. Assertion. For Gandhi, enlightened anarchy refers to a form of society which function without the coercive power of the state. Reason. Individuals have full control over themselves. Option A is correct, as both the statement are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Which one of the following factors are responsible for the decline of political theory? Option D is correct, all of the above, that is historicism, positivism, moral relativism, and hyperfactualism. Question number 65. For Aristotle, which one of the following characteristics do not necessarily qualify to become an Athenian citizen? Option D is correct, that is all of the above: residence in a particular place, the right of suing and being sued, those who are disfranchised or exiled, and the descendant from a citizen. Now question number 66. Arrange the following Ambedkar's writing in the order in which they were appeared. Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option A is correct, that is first annihilation of caste, then who were the Shudra, then untouchables, and the last is Buddha and his Dhamma. Now question number 67. M. Roy's integral scientific humanism is also known as, option D is correct, new humanism. Question number 68. Which one of the following feature of Hegel's theory of a state is correct? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct, all of the above, that is state is a superorganism. It is the march of the god on earth. It is an end in itself, and it is unchecked by the moral laws for itself. It is the creator of morality. Now question number 69. Which one of the following statement on Gramsci are correct? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct, that is 1, 2 and 4. 1. The state cannot be understood without a thorough understanding of the civil society. It is the civil society that the struggle for hegemony take place, and he derived the term civil society from political society of the Hegel. Now question number 70. Which one of the following feature of Marx's dialect materialism are correct? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct, all of the above, that is all the mass phenomena of history are determined by economic condition. Production is the most important of all human activities. Men in association produce more than men in isolation. and religion is the opium for the people. Now question number 71. Which one of the following statement with regard to Armand's characterization of political system are correct? Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct, that is 1 and 4. One, all political systems have political structure and all political system are mixed system in the cultural sense. Question number 72. David Easton has identified 4 kind of input in terms of the demand. What are they? Choose the correct answer. Option B is correct, regulation of behavior, participation in the political system, allocation of goods and services, communication and information. Now question number 73. Who said a government without a consent is a power without right? Option A is correct, Thomas Paine. Question number 74. Which of the following statement are correct? Option B is correct, that is second and fourth only. Second, the vice president preside over the joint session of American Congress, and the prime minister of the Britain oversees the operation of civil services and the government agencies. Now question number 75. Which principle was established for the first time by the US Supreme Court in deciding McLeod versus Maryland case? Option D is correct, supremacy of the federal government over the states. Now question number 76. According to Powell, any nation's political culture may be mapped at 3 levels. Identify these 3 levels. Option C is correct, the political system level, the process level and the policy level. Now question number 77. Lucian Pye has identified crisis that a new state in the third world face in achieving political development. Which one of the following group is correct? Option A is correct, that is identity, legitimacy, penetration, participation, integration and distribution. Now question number 78 is assertion. Reason. Assertion. Most legislatures today do not make laws, rather they formally approve laws made elsewhere. Reason. Legislature is the law-making body of the state. Option B is correct, both the statement are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 79 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. Samuel P. Huntington give political decay. Robert Dale give polyarchical democracy. Kenneth Baldwin give the political stimulation or simulation, and Fernando H. Cardoso gave the associated development dependent. Question number 80. In the list given below, list 1 and list 2, choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct, that is British Political Parties by Robert Mackenzie, Political Parties by Robert Michaels, which is Comparative Government and Introduction given by John Blondell, and Comparative Politics, Quest for Theory Games by James Abel and Robert H. Hartgrave. Question number 81. List 1 with list 2, match the list from the code given below. Option are not mentioned in this, as this answer or the option given in this are wrong. So this question was eliminated by the UGC. Now move on to next question. Question number 82. Which one of the following statement is or are correct with regard to the theories of elite? Option C is correct, only second, that is G. Mosca emphasize on the personal characteristics of the elite. Now question number 83. Which one of the following statement are choose from the code given below? Option A is correct, only first and second, that is American Senate has the power to amend revenue bills and House of Representative has special power to originate revenue bills. Now question number 84 is assertion. Reason. Assertion. The essence of federalism lies not in the institutional or constitutional structure but in the society itself. Reason. Coalition government are the most suitable form of government in a heterogeneous society. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 85. The Bill of Rights, first 10 amendments in the American include it in among others. Option C is correct. Right to assemble, right to bear arms, right to speedy trial, right to security against unreasonable searches. Question number 86. Luke's description of 3 forms of power does not include. Option C is correct. Capability enhancement. Now question number 87. The primary agents of political socialization are. Option B is correct. Family and social class. Now question number 88. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct, that is political modernization given by S. M. Lipset, building of democracy given by J. Ronald Pinnock, operation of nation status given by Edward Sheel, and administrative and legal development given by Talcott Parson. Now question number 89. Which one of the following are the kind of party system described by Ardent Lusbert? Option A is correct. Consensual party system, conflictual party system, and accommodative party system. Question number 90. Which one of the following are the variables of political culture suggested by Feiner? Option D is correct. That is mature political culture, developed political culture, and low political culture. Question number 91. Who among the following describe the nationalist movement before the arrival of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi as the movement representing the classes as opposed to the masses? Option D is correct. Ravindra Kumar. Now question number 92. Which one of the following was not a feature of the Government of India Act of 1919? Option C is correct. Legislative Council enabled to move resolution on the budget. Question number 93. Consider the following statement and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct. 1, 2 and 4. One is the fundamental rights constitute limitations upon the state action and the directive principle instruct the state to do certain things. Directive principles are not enforceable in the courts and the directive principle requires to be implemented by the legislation. Now question number 94. Which one of the following statement about the fundamental duties is not correct? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct, that is 3 and 4. The fundamental duties have to be fulfilled by every person living in India, and the 11th fundamental duty was added by 86th Constitutional Amendment of 2006. Now move on to next question. Question number 95. By which Constitutional Amendment Act was forest and protection of wildlife animals shifted from state to concurrent list? Option D is correct, 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act. Question number 96. By which amendment of the Constitution can the same person be appointed as the governor of one or more state or the lieutenant governor of the union territory? Option D is correct, 7th Amendment Act of 1956. Question number 97. In which one of the following given list 1 and 2, choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct, that is Chandrasekhar is from National Front, Dev Gowda is from United Front, Atal Bihari Vajpayee is from the National Democratic Alliance, and Manmohan Singh is from United Progressive Alliance. Now question number 98. Arrange the following Speaker of Lok Sabha in the chronological order and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct. First is Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy, then Shivraj Patil, then is Manohar Joshi, and the last is Somnath Chatterjee. Now question number 99. Which one of the following were the recommendation of the Sarkaria Commission about the appointment of the governor? Option B is correct, that is all of the above. He should be the eminent in some walk of life. He should be a person from outside the state. He should be a detached figure and not too intimately connected with local politics of the state, and he should be a person who has not taken too great a part in politics in general and in recent past in particular. Now question number 100. Consider the following statement regarding the duration of the Panchayati Raj and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct. Only second and fourth is true, that is if it is dissolved earlier than the election must take place within the 6 months of its dissolution, and it shall not be necessary to hold election if the remainder of the period is less than the 6 months. Now question number 101 is assertion reason. Assertion. Article 1 describe India as a union of state. Reason. The term union of state was used to curb subnationalism and strengthening unity and integrity of the nation. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 102. Who among the following has criticized the Supreme Court as a deeply paradoxical institution because it wields immense power with the limited accountability? Option C is correct, Pratap B. Mehta. Question number 103. Which article of the Indian Constitution enjoins bound all authorities to act in the aid of the Supreme Court of India? Option C is correct, Article 144. Now question number 104 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct. The Hindu is editor-in-chief N. Ravi. The Times of India is Jaideep Bose. The Hindustan Times is the Sukumar Ranganathan, and the Indian Express is Rajkamal Jha. Now question number 105. In which one of the following group of state did the BJP win all the Lok Sabha seats in the 16th Lok Sabha election? Option C is correct, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh. Now question number 106. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct. Fake registration of the voters is by photo identity cards. Delay in the counting of votes is electronic voting machine. Violence during election is the voting in phases, and excessive contestants is raising the security deposits of the candidates. Question number 107 is assertion reason. Assertion: in India, democracy had already been granted by the elite, but the elite had monopolized power for the decades. Reason: the revolution is now passing through the polling booths. Choose the correct option from the code. Option B is correct, that is both the statement are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 108 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct. Myron Weiner gave the Indian paradox. Rajni Kothari gave the Congress system. Suhas Palashikar gives the Congress polity, and Yogendra Yadav gave the third democratic upsurge. Now question number 109 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is right, that Hindu nationalist is imitation of the Western democracy, ignoring indigenous democratic tradition. Gandhian is very limited space for direct and local democracy. Marxist is the sham because it perpetuates the power and privileges of the dominant interest, and liberal democracy is not succeeded in ensuring individual dignity and freedom. Question number 110, which was the first state in independent India where the government was formed after the engineering splits and defections? Option B is correct, Madras. Question number 111, who among the following said, like physics or chemistry, administration is governed by the principles? Option C is correct, Gulick. Question number 112, Henry Fayol mentioned the following functions of administration. Put them in the correct order. Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct, that is planning, then organization, then command, then coordination, and the last is control. Now question number 113, which one of the following statements are correct regarding the development administration? Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option A is correct, it is change oriented, it is its objective are simple, it is dynamic and flexible, it is concerned with the new task. Now question number 114, match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct, Elton Mayo gave the human relation theory, Henry Fayol gave the classical theory of organization, Nicholas Henry gave the new public management, and F.W. Taylor gave the scientific management. Now question number 115 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct, Burnett gave the function of executive, Fayol gave the principle of management, Gulick gave the basis of organization, and Terry gave the delegation. Now question number 116, who among the following consider the concept of delegation as a mere myth of organizational administrative theory? Option A is correct, Follett. Now question number 117, who among the following gave the bounded rationality model of decision making? Option A is correct, Herbert Simon. Question number 118, which one of the following is the goal of scientific management? Option C is correct, higher industrial efficiency. Now question number 119, which one of the following type of bureaucracy is found in the colonial rule? Option B is correct, ruling bureaucracy. Question number 120, who among the following said bureaucracy is the price of parliamentary democracy? Option C is correct, Herbert Morinson. Now question number 121, which of the following committee are helped by the CAG in exercising legislative control over the executive? Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option A is correct, Estimate Committee and the Public Account Committee. Now question number 122, who among the following suggested the abolition of the office of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India? Option A is correct, Paul Appleby. Now question number 123, in which one of the following countries can a person enter the public service at almost any age and at almost at any level? Option B is correct, USA. Question number 124, which one of the following factor hinders the observance of administrative ethics by the civil servants? Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct, 3, indifferentism and officiousness. Now question number 125, which one of the following committees was appointed by a revitalization of Panchayati Raj institution for democracy and development? Option D is correct, LM Singhvi Committee. Now question number 126, which committee recommended united grading structure for the British civil services? Option B is correct, Fullerton. Now question number 127. Which one of the following countries have dual citizenship, national and the state citizenship? Option C is correct, Switzerland and USA. Now question number 128 is assertion reason. Assertion: an election commissioner cannot be removed from the office except on the recommendation of the Chief Election Commissioner of India. Reason: he or she is appointed on the recommendation of the Chief Election Commissioner. Option C is correct, as assertion is right and the reason is false. Now question number 129 is assertion reason. Assertion: the salary and the conditions of the service of the CAG of India cannot be varied to his her disadvantages after his or her appointment. Reason: the office of the CAG is a constitutional office. Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct, as both the statement are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 130. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct, that is ecological approach is agrarian industria, decision making is effect value proposition, bureaucratic is legal rational, and general system is the negative feedback. Now question number 131, sorry, who among the following was the first thinker to use the term superpower? Option B is correct, William Fox. Now question number 132, which one of the following statement is not true? Option D is correct, that is idealism is coextensive with liberalism. Option D is correct in the question 132. Now question number 133. Arrange the following development in the chronological order and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. First is the Nuremberg and Tokyo trials, then the Islamic Revolution in Iran, and then the Gorbachev's appointment as the Secretary General of the CPSU, and the last is a CSCE meeting for formally ending the Cold War. Now question number 134. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct, the 20 year of crisis 1919 to 1939 by E.H. Carr. The Analysis of International Relation by Carl Deutsch, Imperialism, a study given by J. Hobson, and New Colonialism, the last stage of imperialism, given by Kwame Nkrumah. Now question number 135. Which one of the following statement is not correct regarding the US policy of containment? Option C is correct. The policy was meant for countering Soviet influence in the Eastern Europe only, is not true. Question number 136. Who said that the theory should be judged not by some preoccupied abstract principle or concept unrelating to reality? Its purpose is to bring order and meaning to a mass phenomena. Option B is correct, Hans de Morgenthau. Now question number 137. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct, that is CTBT Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty in 1996, Anti-Ballistic Missile Treaty is in 1972, Strategic Arm Reduction Treaty START 1 is in 1991, and Strategic Offensive Reduction Treaty SORT is in 2002. Now question number 138. Which one of the following is not correct about the preemptive strategies? Option D is correct. The strategy was in tune with the UN Charter. Question number 139. Which one of the following country did not witness political violence in the aftermath of Arab Spring 2011? Option D is correct, Saudi Arabia. Now question number 140. Which one of the following statement is correct about the role of the UN in the Syrian civil war? Option C is correct. After sarin nerves gas attack in Damascus in 2013, UN voted for eliminating chemical weapons. Now question number 141. Who said that we must deal wisely with the world's largest democracy? We need to work harder and more consistently to assist India while not neglecting our friendship with Pakistan. Option C is correct, Colin Powell. Now question number 142. When did P.V. Narasimha Rao unveil the low-caste policy? Option A is correct, in Singapore through his lecture in September 1994. Now question number 143. Who of the following considers self-defense, enforcing of rights, seeking reparation for injury, and punishing wrongdoers as the cause for just war? Option B is correct, Hugo Grotius. Now question number 144. Following the India's nuclear explosion at Pokhran in 1998, which one of the following were the responses? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct, that is only 1, 2 and 3. The UN condemned nuclear test of both India and Pakistan. UN Security Council passed the resolution condemning nuclear explosion, and the US and its strategic allies imposed economic sanction on India. Now question number 145. Which one of the following was not a part of the Millennium Development Goals approved by the UN General Assembly in 2000? Option A is correct. Addicting extreme poverty and hunger. Now question number 146. Who among the following Prime Minister propounded the notion of genuine non-alignment? Option A is correct. Morarji Desai. Now question number 147. In January 2002, which one of the following countries were described as excess of evil by the US President? Option B is correct. North Korea, Iran and Iraq. Question number 148. When were Pokhran 2 test sanction imposed on India lifted by the United States? Option A is correct. In the wake of the 9/11 attack in October 2001. Question number 149. Who was the chairman of the UN committee meant for inspecting places in Iraq for finding nuclear weapon during the Saddam Hussein regime? Option B is correct. Hans Blix. Last question. Question number 150. Which one of the following statement is not correct? Choose the correct option. Option A is correct. Following horrors of the First World War, liberal internationalists sought to end war. In this video, we will discuss June 2019 paper number 2. Question number 51. Which one of the following is not a correct match? Option D is correct. Democratic socialism, radical change. Question number 52. Karl Marx, the founder of Marxism, formerly was the citizen of which one of the following countries? Option D is correct. None of the above. Now question number 53. Which one of the following is not related to neo-Marxism? Option D is correct. That is Rosa Luxemburg. Now question number 54. Feminists argued that women's values are based primarily on, option B is correct, prescribed social roles. Now, question number 55. Who authored the book Silent Spring? Option C is correct, Rachel Carson. Now question number 56. The immigrating ethnic cultural groups which never get opportunity to become citizens under multiculturalism are, option A is correct, Metics. Now question number 57. Who wrote the book Multicultural Citizenship, A Liberal Theory of Minority Rights in 1995? Option C is correct, Will Kimlicka. Now question number 58. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. Late Capitalism is by Frederick Jameson. Deconstructionism is given by Jacques Derrida. Collapse of grand narrative given by Lyotard, and concept of knowledge and power is given by Michael Foucault. Now question number 59. Making someone better without making others worse is associated with which one of the following? Option A is correct. That is Pareto's principle of optimality. Now question number 60. Which one of the following is incorrect with regard to postmodernism? Option D is correct, historical tendency. Question number 61. Dialectic method was used for the first time in the writings of which one of the following thinkers? Option B is correct, Plato. Now question number 61. Assertion, reason, assertion. In Machiavellian thought, and justify means reason, the key objective of the prince was to bring unity and integrity of the state. Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option A is correct. That is both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now question number 62 is done. Question number 63. Who stated that the life of man is solitary, poor, nasty, brutish and short? Option B is correct, Hobbes. Now question number 64. The English think they are free. They are free only during the elections of member of the parliament. Who said this? Option D is correct, Rousseau. Now move on to next question. Question number 65. Who stated that placing restriction on freedom of expression of human beings is like robbing of the present and the future races? Option A is correct, J.S. Mill. Now question number 66. Who said that art, religion and philosophy differs only in form, their purpose is the same? Option C is correct, Hegel. Question number 17. That is question number 67. Who is the writer of the book A Great and a Terrible World? Option A is correct, Antonio Gramsci. Question number 68. Black Skin, White Mask is written by, option C is correct, Frantz Fanon. Now question number 69. Who said that political work is the lifeblood of all economic work? Option B is correct, Mao Zedong. Now question number 70. The idea of justice as fairness in Rawlsian theory flows from, option A is correct, individual. Question number 71 is assertion reason. Assertion: according to Gandhi, politics divorce from religion is a death trap. Reason: the entry of religion into politics is necessary because without religion it may take a communal color. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 72. Which one of the following writings were associated with Muhammad Iqbal? Option C is correct. That is A, B and D. Tarana-e-Hind, the reconstruction of religious thought in India, and the Bange Dhara. Now question number 73. Integrated humanism means option A is correct, that is A, B and C. Human life is not isolated, harmony among individual, society and nation, and the essential unity of a man. Now question number 74. How many prakritis of Mandal theory of state are enumerated by the Kautilya? Option D is correct, that is 72. Now question number 75. Pandita Ramabai was accorded the title of Pandita for option D is correct, being a Sanskrit scholar. Now question number 76 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is A is correct. Sorry, option A is correct. That is Marx, Gandhi and Socialism given by Ram Manohar Lohia, Gandhi and Gandhism given by B.R. Ambedkar, Savitri, a legend and symbol is given by Aurobindo, and Gitanjali by Rabindranath Tagore. Now next question, question number 77. Who wrote the biography of Jayaprakash Narayan? Option D is correct, Ramkrishna Benipuri. Now question number 78. Gandhi believes in. Option D is correct, and means both should be justified. Now question number 79. Which of the following newspaper are not related to Tilak? Option D is correct, that is C and D, Sudharak and Harijan. Now move on to next question. Question number 80. Agni Sutta is, option A is correct, 27th Sutta of Digh Nikaya. Now question number 81. Who among the following used the term politicalization of caste in Indian politics for the first time? Option A is correct, Rajni Kothari. Now question number 82. Which one of the following is not a component of primordialism? Option B is correct, class. Question number 83. Who among the following is or are the exponent of three democratic upsurge in the democratic politics of India? Option D is correct, none of the above. Question number 84. The term ABCD is primarily associated with which one of the following? Option A is correct, formation of states. Now question number 85. Which one of the following is not a classified category of political parties as defined by the Election Commission of India? Option A, C is correct, regional parties. Now question number 86. The demand for Harit Pradesh is related to which one of the following regions in India? Option A is correct, Western UP. Question number 87. Chronologically arrange the following parties in ascending order in the term of their entry in the democratic politics of India. Option B is correct. First is the All India Trinamool Congress, then Nationalist Congress Party, then the Telangana Rashtriya Samiti, and the last is Maharashtra Navnirman Sena. Now question number 88. Which one of the following does not form the basis of difference between voluntary organization and NGOs? Option D is correct, commitment to the secular and democratic ideals. Now question number 89. The only tribal leader honored by the Parliament of India through installation of his portrait in its museum is, option B is correct, Birsa Munda. Question number 90. Which one of the following is incorrect with regard to plain holidays? Option D is correct. Plain holidays were introduced due to the failure of all three preceding 5-year plans. Now question number 91. Which one of the following is the full title of the book written by Hans J. Morgenthau? It is option C is correct, Politics Among Nations, the Struggle for Power and Peace. Now question number 92. The class of civilization thesis means, option D is correct, conflict would not be primarily ideological or economic but rather cultural in character. Question number 93. When diplomacy ends, war begins. Who said this? Option A is correct, Adolf Hitler. Question number 94. Which one of the following is not a violent non-state actor? Option C is correct, PLO. Now question number 95. What is the meaning of the term just in bello? Option C is correct, the just conduct of war. Question number 96. Which one of the following is not true with regard to Brexit? ऑप्शन डी इज करेक्ट, दैट इज ब्रेग्जिट के पक्ष में मुख्यतः युवा मतदाता ने अपना वोट दिया, दैट द यूथ गिव वोट इन फेवर ऑफ ब्रेग्जिट. Now question number 97. The term flying bees got associated with which one of the following association? Option A is correct, ASEAN. Question number 98. Which one of the following Indian tradition is declared recently as intangible culture heritage of the humanity? Option A is correct, Kumbh. Now question number 99. The poor are poor not because of what they do not have but because of what they cannot do. Who said this? Option B is correct, Amartya Sen. Now question number 100. Which international agreement gave for the first time legal binding targets on reducing greenhouse emission to the countries? Option B is correct, Kyoto Protocol of 1997. Question number 101. Which one of the following statement is true with regard to NPT and CTBT? Option D is correct, that is India has never signed NPT and CTBT nor ratified it. Now question number 102. India has signed comprehensive economic partnership agreement with which of the following countries? Option C is correct, Japan. Now question number 103. India is holding talk with ASEAN to extend which highway to Vietnam? Option A is correct, India, Myanmar, Thailand. Now question number 104. India was re-elected on the executive board of which one of the following UN bodies in 2017? Option D is correct, UNDP. Now question number 105. India and EU have established which mechanism for furthering trade ties? Option B is correct, investment facilitation mechanism. Question number 106. With which country India has signed a long-term agreement for Sukhoi Su-30 MKI combat aircraft fleet? Option D is correct, that is Russia. Now question number 107. Look West policy of India advocated expansion and extension of India's relationship with. Option C is correct, West Asian countries. Now question number 108. Who is the largest G20 investor country in India? Option C is correct, UK. Now question number 109. Under the Indus Water Treaty with Pakistan, India has the exclusive right over the rivers of. Option B is correct, Ravi, Byas and Satluj. Now question number 110. The anti-satellite missile test conducted by India on 27 March 2019 is known as. Option C is correct, Mission Shakti. Now question number 111. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct, that is habeas corpus is you should have the body of, mandamus is to command, certiorari to be informed, and quo warranto is by what warrant. Now question number 112. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct, that is electoral system is in article 324 to 329. Service under the Union and State Commission is 308 to 323. Panchayati Raj is in 243 to 243 O, and judicial system at union level is in article 124 to 147. Now move on to next question. Question number 113. Which of the following taxes are levied by the union but are collected and appropriated by the state? Option A is correct, A and B, that is stamp duties and excise duties on medical and toilet material. Now question number 114. That is the total number of ministers including prime minister and deputy minister shall not exceed. Option C is correct, 15% member of the Lok Sabha. Now question number 115. In which case was it declared that the preamble is not the part of the constitution? Option D is correct, Berubari case. Question number 116. Madan Mohan Punchi Commission was appointed to the study of. Option A is correct, center-state relation. Question number 117, that is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct, that is Granville Austin. The Indian Constitution, the cornerstone of a nation. Morris Jones is the government and politics of India. M.V. Pyle is constitutional government in India, and Ivor Jennings is some characteristics of the Indian Constitution. Question number 118. Members of the cabinet mission plan were. Option A is correct, Lord Pethick Lawrence, Sir Stafford Cripps and A.V. Alexander. Question number 119. The Supreme Court of India has the power to adjudicate disputes between the Union and the state through option B is correct, original jurisdiction. Now question number 120. Which one of the following commission are statutory bodies? Option D is correct. B and C, that is National Commission for Human Rights and National Commission for Minorities. Now question number 121. The fundamental difference between institutionalism and new institutionalism would primarily be located on the principle of option C is correct, experimentation. Now question number 122 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct, that is David Easton give the black box, Lucian Pye is development syndrome, Samuel P. Huntington is waves of democratization, and S.M. Lipset is political men. Now question number 123, assertion reason. Assertion: nation and nationalism can variedly be conceptualized and defined but without being generalized in common theorization. Reason: there can be discourses, not common theories, on nation and nationalism. Option A is correct, as both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now question number 124. New democracy as hegemony of the workers, peasants and other marginalized sections of the society is associated with which one of the following? Option A is correct, Sublateran school. Now question number 125. In Samuel P. Huntington's analysis, India is placed in which one of the following waves of democratization? Option B is correct, second wave of democratization. Now question number 126. Happiness index is the creation of which one of the following countries? Option A is correct, Bhutan. Now move on to next question. Question number 127. Who equated revolution with fear? Option C is correct, Crane Britain. Now question number 128. Statistology is the study of, option C is correct, political parties. Question number 129. Which one of the following pair is incorrectly matched? Option D is correct, fruit bowl, UK. Question number 130. Circulation of elite most closely refer to which one of the following? Option A is correct, rotation of elites. Now question number 131, assertion reason. Assertion: there is no ideal number of persons a supervisor can supervise. Reason: span of control varies depending on factor like function, time, space and delegation of authority. Option A is correct, both A and R is true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now question number 132, who among the following predicted that bureaucracy is likely to go out of use in the wake of the new social system better suited to the 20th century demand of industrialization? Option A is correct, Warren Bennis. Now question number 133. Which one of the following theory is known as the traditional theory? Option A is correct, the organization theory. Now question number 134. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct, that is crisis of identity in 1948 to 1970. Era of challenge is 1938 to 1947. Principle of administration is 1927 to 37. Politics and administration dichotomy in 1887 to 1926. Now question number 135. Who among the following make a distinction between the public and the private administration? Option C is correct, A. Paul Appleby, Herbert Simon and Sir Joshua Stamp. Now question number 136. That is, who among the following summarizes the theme of new public administration under 5 heads: relevance, values, social equity, change and client focus? Option A is correct, Frank Marini. Question number 137. Which one of the following are the main feature of scientific management? Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option A is correct, B. Functional foremanship, C. Separation of planning and execution, and D. Differential piecework plan. Now question number 138. The book The Intellectual Crisis in American Public Administration deals with, option A is correct, public's choice approach. Now question number 139. Internal communication can be, option D is correct, upward, downward and across. Now question number 140. Which one of the following ways are suggested by MP Follett for resolving conflict in organization? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct, that is domination, compromise and integration. Now question number 141. Which one of the following are the determinantal effects of corruption on development? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct, that is all of the above. Lower level of social services, lower income growth, higher tax burden and fewer services, and lower opportunities for farmers to sell their products. Question number 142. Arrange the introduction of the following development programs in an ascending order. Select the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct, that is Indira Awas Yojana, then Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, then Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana, and the last is Atal Pension Yojana. Question number 143. Which one of the following traits have been introduced by the right to information in the political administrative settings? Option B is correct, that is caution, care, and vigilance. Question number 144. Arrange the following committees in chronological order. Option B is correct. First is the Kothari Committee, then Satish Chandra Committee, then Yogendra K. Alga Committee, and the last is Pota Committee. Now question number 145. Under the Lokpal and Lok Yukta Act, a person can be appointed chairperson of Lokpal if he or she is. Select the correct answer from the code given below. Option C is correct, that is if he or she is or has been the Chief Justice of India, is or has been a Justice of the Supreme Court of India, or is or has been an eminent person. Now question number 146. Which one of the following is the nodal ministry for the National Human Rights Commission? Option C is correct, Ministry of Home Affairs. Now question number 147. Which one of the following services is not mentioned in the constitution? Option C is correct, Indian Foreign Services are not mentioned. Now question number 148. Which one of the following commission or committee has recommended the creation of a district council in every district with representative from both urban and rural areas? Option D is correct, second Administrative Reform Commission. Question number 149. Which one of the following appointments are made by the President of India by warrant under his or her seal and sign? Option D is correct, A and B, the judges of the Supreme Court of India and the governor of the state. Now question number 150. Niti Aayog is a, option A is correct, staff agency. In this video, we will discuss December 2019 paper number 2. Question number 51. Theory of form and allegory of chaos is related with. Option A is correct, Plato. Question number 52. Arthashastra is known as. Option D is correct, Niti Shastra. Question number 53. Vandana Shiva is known as. Option C is correct, eco-feminist. Now question number 154, simply 54. Which one of the following freedoms was not mentioned by Roosevelt? Option D is correct, freedom against exploitation. Question number 55. Who is not the supporter of libertarianism? Option C is correct, Robert Dahl. Question number 56. The best propounder of pluralist theory of citizenship was. Option C is correct, B.S. Turner. Question number 57. Distributive justice is mainly concerned with the distribution of honor or wealth. Who said it? Option B is correct, Aristotle. Question number 58. Who had condemned utilitarianism in his theory of justice? Option C is correct, John Rawls. Question number 59. Which among the following is the full title of the book written by Mary Wollstonecraft? Option B is correct, A Vindication of the Rights for the Women with a Structure on Political and Moral Subjects. Question number 60. Who said every state is known by the right that it maintains? Option A is correct, Lasky. Question number 61. Which incident made Periyar an atheist? Option B is correct, Kashi pilgrimage incident. Question number 62. When was Jayaprakash Narayan awarded with Bharat Ratna? Option A is correct, 1999. Now question number 63. In which year did Rabindranath Tagore surrender the knighthood as a protest against Jallianwala Bagh massacre? Option A is correct, 1919. Question number 64. Which one of the following is not related to Kabir? Option A is correct, Begumpara. Now question number 65. In which year Government of India decided to observe the birth of Swami Vivekanand as the National Youth Day? Option A is correct, 1984. Now question number 66. Who is the author of the book Escape from Freedom? Option B is correct, Eric Fromm. Question number 67. The author of the book Nation and Nationalism is. Option A is correct, Ernest Gellner. Question number 68. Which one of the following is not correct? Option D is correct, nation and state are coterminous. Question number 69. The book Political Order in Changing Society is written by. Option D is correct, S.P. Huntington. Question number 70. The book Aspect of Political Development is written by, option A is correct, Lucian Pye. Question number 71. According to Gabriel Almond, comparatively homogeneous culture is found in, option A is correct, developed countries. Question number 72. Which one of the following is not a function of political parties? Option D is correct, rule adjudication. Question number 73. Which one of the following is incorrect statement? Option D is correct, globalization tends to perpetuate parochial culture. Question number 74. Who had formed the Society for Rights to Die with Dignity? Option B is correct, Mino Masani. Question number 75. Who had differentiated between natural and conventional inequality? Option C is correct, Rousseau. Question number 76. Kyoto Protocol was enforced in, option C is correct, 2005. Question number 77. When did International Labour Organization become a specialized agency of United Nations Organization? Option B is correct, 1946. Question number 78. From legal point of view, which one of the following is called a soft law? Option A is correct, right to environment. Now question number 79. इन विच ईयर यूनेस्को वॉज एस्टेब्लिश्ड? यूनेस्को की स्थापना किस वर्ष में हुई थी? ऑप्शन ए इज करेक्ट, 1945. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 80. On which of the following date India joined as a member of the United Nations Human Rights Council? Option C is correct, 1 January 2019. Question number 81. The term Sanskritization was coined by, option A is correct, M.N. Srinivas. Question number 82. Which article of the Indian Constitution provide power to the President to promulgate ordinances? Option A is correct, Article 123. Now question number 83. Which one of the following statement about the power of the President is correct? Option C is correct. He can disqualify a member of parliament under Article 102 on the recommendation of the Election Commission. Question number 84. Who defined public administration as the art and science of management applied to the affair of the state? Option C is correct, D. White Waldo. Question number 85. The sequencing of communication process in organization is, option D is correct, sender, encoding, message and channel. Question number 86. Who defined leadership as the ability of a manager to induce subordinates to work with zero and confidence? Option A is correct, Kuntz and O'Donnell. Question number 87. Under which constitutional provision election to panchayat bodies are conducted in India? Option B is correct, Article 243K. Question number 88. Name the editor of the book Towards a New Public Administration, Menvo Brook. Option B is correct, Frank Marini. Question number 89. Which constitutional provision provides for formation of the Gram Sabha? Option A is correct, Article 243A. Question number 90. Which one of the following type of policy evaluation lays emphasis on determining the success level in achieving its basic objectives? Option B is correct, that is program impact evaluation. Question number 91. Which one of the following two are correct? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct, A and B, that is according to Auguste Comte, the principal method are observation, experiment and comparison, and according to Bluntschli, the true methods are philosophical and historical. Question number 92. Which one of the following are the arguments for women equality? Option C is correct, A and B. A is inferiority of women to men is socially constructed and has no legal justification. B. Non-application of the principle of liberty and equality to the condition of women is paradoxical. Now question number 93. Which one of the following pairs are correctly matched? Option A is correct, A and B, that is John Rawls' egalitarian society and Plato is an idealist thinker. Question number 94. Which one of the following two are correct regarding the adoption of the inductive method? Option C is correct, that is B and D, Machiavelli and Thomas Hobbes. Now question number 95. Which one of the following two are correct? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct, A and B. Plato laid more emphasis on duties than right, and his ideal state was merely an idea and not a reality. Question number 96. Which one of the following writers are from Italy? Option A is correct, Vilfredo Pareto and Gaetano Mosca. Question number 97. Agni Sutta deals with, option C is correct, A and B, that is origin of life and origin of social order and caste. Question number 98. Ram Manohar Lohiya was opposed to, option A is correct, A and B, capitalism and communism. Question number 99. Which statement are true about the election commissioner? Option D is correct, that is A, C and D. A. He is appointed by the President. C. He can be removed by the President only on the recommendation of Chief Election Commissioner, and his term of office is 6 years or up to the age of 3. Option 4 is correct, that is A, C and D. Now question number 100. Which one of the following statement about the definition of welfare state is correct? Option C is correct, that is A, B and C, all of the above. It is a state that provide for its citizen a wide range of social services. It is a compromise between communism on one side and unbridled individual on the other side. Welfare state set a pattern for any humane or progressive society, and welfare state guarantees a minimum standard of subsistence without removing incentive to private sectors. Question number 101. Which one of the following statement regarding WTO are correct? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct, that is, it is the only international organization dealing with global trades rule between the nations, and its headquarters is in Geneva. Now question number 102. Which one of the following two are correct regarding the right to development? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct, that is, the Declaration on the Right to Development was adopted by the General Assembly in 1986, and this is an inalienable human right. Now question number 103. Which one of the following two statements are true regarding the Indo-Pak relationship in Kashmir? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct, A and D. A, the Security Council first discussed the issue of Jammu Kashmir in 1948, and D, terrorist attack on Samjhota Express was made in 2007. Now question number 104. Which one of the following two statements are correct regarding Chinese policy of theory of palm and 5 fingers? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct, A and B. A, it includes Bhutan and Nepal, and it includes Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim and Ladakh. Now question number 105. That is, which one of the following statement are true regarding the composition of Rajya Sabha? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct, A, B and D. A, not more than 238 members represent state and union territories in Rajya Sabha. B, representatives of Pondicherry in Rajya Sabha are elected. And fourth schedule of the constitution deal with the allocation of seats in Rajya Sabha to the states. Question number 106. On which ground the following writ of certiorari can be issued by the judiciary? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct, A and C, that is lack of jurisdiction and excess of jurisdiction. Now question number 107. Which one of the following two statements are correct regarding preamble of the Indian Constitution? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct, A and B. A, justice is social, economic and political. Liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. Question number 108. The positive impact of liberalization are. Option A is correct, A, B and D. Foreign investment, increase in production and technological advancement. Question number 109. Rick's fused model is based on. Option A is correct, A, C and D. A is dependence on agriculture. C, domination of royal family. And D, economic system based on barter system. Now question number 110. Which are the themes of the new public management? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct, that is A, B and C. Adaptation of private sector practices, improved reporting and monitoring mechanism, and performance target. Question number 111. The Comptroller and Auditor General of India can undertake evaluation studies on the basis of which one of the following? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct. On its own initiative, the request of financial committees and the directive in legislation. Question number 112. Which one of the following statement about the significance of public policy is correct? Option C is correct, that is A, B and D. A, public policy help in achieving socio-economic development. Public policy help maintain national unity and integrity, and public policy aims at shaping the society for its betterment. Question number 113. 73rd Amendment of the Constitution seeks to provide which one of the following Panchayati Raj institution? Option A is correct, A, B and C, that is constitutional status, financial autonomy and empowerment of marginalized section of the rural population. Question number 114. Which one of the following are the salient features of the draft National Water Policy of 2012? Option B is correct, all of the above, that is setting up the water regulatory authorities, incentivization of recycle and reuse, community participation in managing the water resources project, and water user associations should be given statutory powers. Question number 115. Which one of the following statement about the National Health Policy 2007 are correct? Option A is correct, that is A, B and C. A, it aims to ensure availability of 2 bed per 1000 population. Its purpose, free drug, free diagnostic and free emergency healthcare service in a public hospital, and reduction of total fertility rate to 2.1 at national and sub-national level by 2025. Now question number 116. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct, that is for A, Marx's theory of alienation. It is economic and philosophical manuscript of 1844. Alienation and objectification is George Lucas. Contemporary theory of alienation is Eric Fromm. And one dimensionalization studies in the ideology of advanced industrial is option A, Herbert Marcuse. Now question number 117. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. Jayaprakash Narayan is why socialism. Ram Manohar Lohia is soul taxation in India. Muhammad Iqbal is the reconstruction of religious thought in Islam. And Bareini is Fatwa-e Jahagirdari. Question number 118. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. Mary Wollstonecraft is vindication of the right of women. Gramsci is the prison notebook. Frantz Fanon is the wrench of the earth. And John Rawls is political liberalism. Now question number 119. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. Psychological school is Daniel Lerner. Normative school is Mahatma Gandhi. Structural school is Gabriel Almond. And technological school is David Epter. Now question number 120 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. Convention on Offences and Certain Other Act committed on board aircraft Tokyo is in 1963. Convention for Suppression of Unlawful Act against the Safety of Civil Aviation Montreal is option C, 1971. And International Convention for Suppression of Terrorist Bombing is in 1997. And International Convention for Suppression of Financing of Terrorism is 1999. Now question number 121. List 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. Economic Community of Western African State has 15 members. South African Development Community has 16 members. Economic Community of Central African State has 12 members. And the Eastern African Community has 6 members. Now question number 122 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct. Absolute veto is power to say no to a bill passed by both the houses. Qualified veto is President cannot withhold assent in bill is adopted against by the both houses. Suspensive veto is when a bill is returned for reconsideration. And pocket veto is President may either assent or refuse to give assent without any time limit. Question number 123. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. Paul H. Appleby, Morality and Administration in Democratic Government. John M. Gloss, L. D. White and M. E. Demock is Principle of Administration. Is the Frontier of Public Administration. W. F. Willoughby is Principle of Administration. And D. White Waldo is the Ideas and Issues in Public Administration. Now question number 124. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct. Two-factor theory given by Herzberg. Hierarchy of needs is given by Maslow. Theory of needs is given by McClelland. And the theory of X and Y is given by McGregor. Now question number 125. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. Common High Court for 2 or more states is given in Article 231. Transfer of certain cases to High Court is given in Article 228. Appointment of district judges is given in Article 233. And administrative expenses of High Court is given under Article 229. Now question number 126 is arrange these in chronological order and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. First is Rousseau's social contract, then John Rawls' theory of justice, then Ben and R.S. Peters' social principle and democratic state, and last is Susan Moller Hawkins' justice, gender and family. Now question number 127. Arrange the following ashram institution founded by Gandhi in chronological order. Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. First is the Phoenix settlement, then Tolstoy farm, then Kochrab ashram, and the last is Sevagram Ashram. Now question number 128. Arrange the following books as per the year of their publication in the chronological order and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. First is the American Commonwealth, then Public Opinion and Popular Government, then Modern Democracy, and the last is Constitutional Government and Democracy. Now question number 129. Arrange the following of the United Nations system in their chronological order. Option B is correct. 1 is International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, then International Finance Corporation, then International Development Association, and the last is Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency. Now question number 130. Arrange the following institution or organization in chronological order. Option A is correct. First is G7, then G20, then IBSA, and then BRICS Development Bank. Now question number 131. Arrange the following in their chronological order. Option A is correct. First is the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, then the report submission by the Hunter Committee and the Chori Chora incident, and the last is establishment of Swaraj Party. Now question number 132. Arrange the formation of following states in the chronological order. Option D is correct. First is Gujarat, then Sikkim, then Goa, and the last is Telangana. Now question number 133. Make a sequence of decision making approach. Option C is correct. Problem recognition, then search for information, then selection of alternative, and the last is definition of alternatives. Question number 134. Arrange the following in ascending order in the chronological order. Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. First is the Consumer Protection Amendment Act, then Food Security Act, then the Prevention of Corruption Amendment Act, and the Right to Education Act. Now question number 135. Arrange the following 4 reports of Second Administrative Reform Commission in the sequential order. Option A is correct. First is Right to Information, then Unlocking Human Capital, then Crisis Management, and the last is Ethics and Governance. Now question number 136. Assertion reason. Assertion. Aristotle was the first thinker to adopt inductive method, but it was accidental. Reason. In case of Machiavelli, use of inductive method was intentional. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 137 is assertion reason. Assertion. According to Plato, human soul consists of 3 elements: reason, spirit, and aptitude. Reason. The state is the individual writ large. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 138. Assertion reason. Assertion. United Nations organization was established on 24 October 1945. Reason. Its main objective is to establish world peace and security. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now, question number 139. Assertion reason. Assertion. Shimla Pact was signed by India and Pakistan in 1972. Reason. It provides that the two countries will solve their dispute through mediation of their other countries. Option C is correct. A is true but R is wrong. Now question number 140. Assertion reason. Assertion. Herbert Simon rejected principle of administration. Reason. For Simon, these are merely proverbs. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 141. Read the passage and choose the correct option from the code given below. For question number 141, option A is correct. Which one of the following is postmodernist thinker? Option A, Jacques Derrida. Question number 142. Who among the following is not a postmodernist thinker? Option D is correct, J. Burton. Question number 143. According to postmodernist thinker, which attribute of knowledge does not exist? Option D is correct, objectivity. Question number 144. Which one of the following term is not preferred by the postmodernist thinker? Option C is correct, modernism. Question number 145. Which one of the following statement is incorrect according to postmodernist thinker? Option C is correct, knowledge lead to progress of the world. Now question number 146 is same. Read the passage and choose the correct option from the code given below. Question number 146. Globalization has benefited the countries of, option A is correct, Europe and Latin America. Question number 147. Globalization has induced greater, option A is correct, urbanization. Question number 148. Which one of the following has not limited the state sovereignty? निम्नलिखित में से किसने राज्य संप्रभुता को सीमित नहीं किया है? ऑप्शन डी इज करेक्ट, इज इकोनॉमिक ग्रुप. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 149. The globalization has increased the demand for, option A is correct, laissez-faire state. Last question, question number 150. Which one of the following is incorrect? The state has become weak in shaping, option D is correct, collection of revenues. In this video, we will discuss 2020 question paper, Political Science. Question number 51. All aspects of luck, including natural ability, should be irrelevant to distributive justice. This statement refers to the concept of, option C is correct, luck egalitarian. Now question number 52. Which among the following is not a salient feature of individualist anarchism? Option D is correct, organicism. Question number 53. The theory that the earth is best understood as a living entity that acts to maintain its own existence is known as, option D is correct, Gaia hypothesis. Question number 54. Which among the following countries have no written constitution? Option B is correct, New Zealand. Now question number 55. Which among the following form of government is ideal for Machiavelli? Option A is correct, republic. Question number 56. Which of the following thinker did not believe in women equality? Option B is correct, Aristotle and Hegel. Now question number 57. In the consideration on representative government, J.S. Mill did not elaborate upon. Option B is correct, protection of minorities. Now question number 58. Aristotle's ideal state is always Plato's second best state. Who said this? Option A is correct, G.H. Sabine. Question number 59. Which one of the following is not the function of state according to Cotille? Option D is correct, empire building only. Question number 60. Agni Sutta is related to, option B is correct, Buddhist philosophy. Question number 61. Which one of the following party firstly joined by EVS Ramaswamy Periyar? Option B is correct, Indian National Congress. Question number 62. The concept of credible minimum deterrent relates to which one of the following types of weapon? Option C is correct, nuclear weapon. Now question number 63. Who gave the idea of the New North concept of power to analyze the relevance of non-aligned movement in the post-Cold War era? Option C is correct, A.P. Rana. Now question number 64. In which one of the following subject Rajya Sabha has got more power than the Lok Sabha? Option B is correct, creation of a new All India service. Question number 65. Which article of the Indian Constitution is associated with judicial activism? Option C is correct, Article 21. Question number 66. Who among the following was strongly opposed to the idea of Panchayati Raj system in India? Option A is correct, B.R. Ambedkar. Question number 67. Which one of the following statement is false about the Indian federalism? Option C is correct, it reflects the spirit of coming together federation. Question number 68. Who has given originally the idea of Hindu Rashtra? Option A is correct, V.D. Savarkar. Question number 69. Who among the following characterized the Indian polity as being stable, not in the sense of a stationary unresponsive state, but in terms of a regulated movement? Option B is correct, W.H. Morris Jones. Question number 70. Who among the following was not a member of the syndicate group of the Congress party? Option D is correct, Y.V. Chauhan. Question number 71. A formal organization according to Chester Burnett comes into existence when, option A is correct, there are persons who are willing to contribute action. Question number 72. The concept of traditional authority involves, option A is correct, use of authority by virtue of their inherited status by persons. Question number 73. Which one of the following factors did not contribute to the evolution of the scientific management theory? Option D is correct, proper job design and economic incentives of worker. Now question number 74. Which one of the following statement about the Consumer Protection Act 2019 is not true? Option D is correct, it ignores mediation as an alternative dispute resolution mechanism. Question number 75. Consumer Protection Bill 2019 was passed by the Indian Parliament on, option C is correct, 6 August 2019. Question number 76. Hegemony refers to, option C is correct, the capacity of the bourgeoisie to displace rival views and become in effect the common sense of the age. Now question number 77. Who among the following rejected scientific determinism and advocated political and intellectual struggle? Option A is correct, Antonio Gramsci. Question number 78. Which one of the following indicates the nature of planning in India in contemporary times? Option C is correct, perspective planning. Question number 79. Who among the following was it or is the first chairman of Niti Aayog in India? Option C is correct, Narendra Modi. Question number 80. Who among the following has presented the incremental model of public policy? Option B is correct, Charles E. Lindblom. Now question number 81. Which one of the following is not a theory or model of representation? Option D is correct, consensus. Question number 82. According to Greek system of classification of regime, the degenerative forms of rule by many is known as, option C is correct, anarchy, democracy, mob rule. Now question number 83. Who among the following is often portrayed as the father of cultural nationalism? Option D is correct, John Gottfried Herder. Question number 84. Which one of the following is not a cause of democratic shift in the context of democratization? Option D is correct, media. Question number 85. Who among the following reformulated Hans J. Morgenthau's sixth principle of political realism from a feminist perspective? Option B is correct, J.N. Tickener. Question number 86. The combination of liberal democracy and the market had been drawn a finishing line in the history of political and social development. Who made this statement? Option C is correct, Francis Fukuyama. Question number 87. Which one of the following is the executive bureaucratic arm of the European Union? Option B is correct, the European Commission. Question number 88. Which one of the following is not a principle of jus ad bellum, just recourse of war? Option D is correct, humanity. Question number 89. Who among the following is not a key figure of conservatism? Option A is correct, T.H. Green. Question number 90. In which one of the following countries constitutionalism as a power sharing mechanism is not practiced? Option A is correct, Germany. Question number 91. Which among the following is not an element of G.A. Cohen's thought on the theory of socialism? Option B is correct, genuine fraternity promulgated by the liberal egalitarians. Question number 92. Which one of the following statements are true about the dependency theory? Option C is correct, A and C. A. Dependency theory was strongly influenced by Marxists and non-Leninists who were critical of development theory. C. Development in the third world was dependent on development in the already developed nations. Question number 93. Which one of the following statements are true about the authoritarianism and totalitarianism? Option D is correct, A, B and C. That is, in authoritarian regime, government is not constitutionally responsible to the public. Authoritarian regime may institutionalize and legitimate. Totalitarian regime seek to control and transform all aspects of the state, society and economy. Now question number 94. According to Aristotle, which one of the following statements are correct? Choose the correct option from the codes. Option D is correct, A, B and C. That is, polish should be large enough to guarantee self-sufficiency and small enough to ensure good government. The polish was natural and prior to the individual, not chronologically but teleologically, and polish is the highest and most comprehensive of human associations. Now question number 95. Marx's concept of alienation labor include, option D is correct, A, B and C, all of the above. That is, alienation from the product, alienation from the process, alienation from the species and alienation from the nature. Now question number 96. Given below are the statement about the difference between passive resistance and satyagraha. Which one of the following are true? Option A is correct, A and B. That is, passive resistance is weapon of the weaker section. Satyagraha never desired to terrorize the opponent. Passive resistance is negative in practice, whereas satyagraha is positive in morality. Now question number 97. Jayaprakash Narayan formed which one of the following parties? Option D is correct, A, Congress Socialist Party and Praja Socialist Party. Now question number 98. Fatwa-e-Jagirdari of Ziauddin Barni is related to. Option B is correct, that is, A only, advice to the Muslim kings in order to earn religious merits and the gratitude of the subjects. Now question number 99. Which one of the following statements are true with regards to Pandita Ramabai? Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct, that is B and C. She was a pioneer in the field of education and emancipation of women in India, and she was the writer of the high caste Hindu woman. Now question number 100. Which one of the following countries did India participate in the peacekeeping operations? Option D is correct, all of the above. That is, Korea, Gaza Strip, Cyprus and Lebanon. Now question number 101. Which one of the following features of the Indian political system are false? Option C is correct, B and D. That is, supremacy of the parliament and indestructibility of the states. Now question number 102. Which one of the following are civil society organizations? Option D is correct, A, B and D. That is, Bachpan Bachao Andolan India Against Corruption, and Mazdoor Kisan Sangharsh Samiti. Now question number 103. Which one of the following statement regarding women's movement in India are true? Option C is correct, that is C. Sarojini Naidu and Annie Besant raised the issue of right to vote for women, and Tilak's Ganesh Utsav were mainly aimed at drawing women into national movement. Now question number 104. Who among the following provide the structural functional perspective on the nature of the Indian state? Option A is correct. A. Morris Jones and B. Rajni Kothari. Now question number 105. Which one of the following are the characteristics of prismatic model of FW rigs? Option B is correct. All of the above, that is formalism, heterogeneity, overlapping, and bureau of the office. Now question number 106. Which one of the following are associated with the notion of governance? Option D is correct. B and D. B is participatory democracy and D is change oriented democracy. Now question number 107. Which one of the following statement are true about the concept of governance? Option B is correct. A, B and C, that is, it does not simply means rule or administration. It has a specific meaning in the context of globalization, and it is the manner in which power is exercised. Now question number 108. Which one of the following term is referred as the software of the state? Option B is correct. Accountability. Now question number 109. Who among the following regarded state as a necessary evil? Option D is correct. Thomas Paine. Question number 110. Who among the following is not a postmodern thinker? Option D is correct. Herbert Macruse. Now question number 111. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct. That is The Age of Consent by George Monbiot. Pericon by Michael Albert. Spectres of Marx given by Jacques Derrida, and No Logo given by Naomi Klein. Now question number 112 is match list 1 with list 2. Option D is correct, that is Security Complex given by Barry Buzin, Common Security given by Palm Report of 1992, Security Community by Carl Deutsch, and Security Regime by Robert Jervish. Now question number 113 is same match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct. Bipolarity is most stable distribution of power given by Kenneth Waltz. Interests are defined as power given by Hans J. Morgenthau. States seek to maximize the relative power given by John Meschmeyer. And justice, law, and society have no place or are circumscribed in international politics given by Thucydides. Now question number 114 is which one of the following characterize international criminal court? Option A is correct. A and B, that is the Rome Statute established ICC as court of last resort, and ICC can exercise jurisdiction only when national courts are unwilling or unable to investigate or prosecute. Question number 115. Which one of the following characterize shallow or reformist ecology? Option C is correct. A, B and D, that is reformist ecology seek to reconcile ecology with capitalist modernity. It recognizes limited to growth, and it considers damage to environment as an externality or social cost. Now question number 116. Which one of the following statement is true about the International Monetary Fund? Option B is correct. C and D, that is critics sees IMF as political arm of neoliberal globalization, and the IMF is not a specialized agency of the UN. Now question number 117. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct, that is Hannah Arendt give the human condition, Frantz Fanon give the wrench of the earth, Mao Tse-tung give the Little Red Book, and John K. Galbraith give the Affluent Society. Question number 118. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct, that is Gitanjali is devotion of God, Gora is analysis of the multifarious social life in colonial India, Sadhana is the realization of life, and Ghare Bhare, the home and the world, is the deeper meaning of life in the backdrop of the Swadeshi movement. Question number 119. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct. Shimla Accord is Indira Gandhi. Actist policy on Narendra Modi. India's peacekeeping in Sri Lanka in Rajiv Gandhi tenure, and Lahore Declaration by Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Now question number 120. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct. Shankar Dayal Sharma's tenure is from 1992 to 1997. R. Venkataraman's is 1987 to 1992. Pratibha Patil's is from 2007 to 2012. And Pranab Mukherjee's from 2012 to 2017. Now question number 121. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct. Narmada Bachao Andolan launched in Madhya Pradesh. Chipko movement launched in Uttarakhand. Apiko movement launched in Karnataka. And Chilka movement in Odisha. Question number 122. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. Madras is in by M.S. Raja. Hyderabad ruled by B.R. Verma. Mysore leader is Murugesh Pillai. And Nagpur is Vithoba Raoji. Question number 123. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct, same. Policy science is given by D. Lerner and Harald Larswelle. Principle of administration given by W.F. Willoughby. Administrative behavior, a study of decision-making process in administrative organization given by Herbert Simon. And the science of public administration, 3 problems given by Robert Hell. Now question number 124. Arrange the following freedom mentioned in Article 19 of the Constitution in order of their appearance. Option B is correct. First is the assemble peacefully and without arms, then form association or union, then move freely throughout the territory of India, and last is practice any profession. Now question number 125. Arrange the following parliamentary committee in the order of their formation. Option C is correct. First is public account committee, then estimate committee, then committee on public undertaking, and the last is departmental standing committees. Now question number 126. Arrange the following foundational elements of India's foreign policy in order of their appearance. Option D is correct. First is the Panchsheel, then Indo-Soviet Treaty of Friendship, then the Gujarat Doctrine, and the last is Lucas policy. Now question number 127. Arrange the works of Karl Marx in ascending order. Option C is correct. That is Communist Manifesto first, then the Capital, Das Capital, then the Critique of Gotha Program, and the last is Economic and Philosophical Manuscript. Now question number 128. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct. Politics and Market given by Charles Lindblom. The Power Elite given by C. Wright Mills. A preface to Democratic Theory given by Mancure Olson. And the Logic of Collective Action given by Public Good and the Theory of Groups is given by Robert Dell. Now question number 129. Who called 1857 revolution as the first war of independence? Option C is correct. A is correct. V.D. Savarkar. Now question number 180. Assertion, reason. Assertion, Swadeshi, boycott, national education, passive resistance were the means of protest used by Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Reason, boycott was accepted to be an effective weapon by Tilak. Option A is correct, as both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now question number 131 is assertion, reason. Assertion, the idea of governance gained in prominence by connoting a plurality of rules in place of state's monopoly. Reason, the idea of governance owes its origin to the World Bank. Option A is correct, both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now question number 132. Statement 1. Globalization has helped in deepening of democracy in India. Statement 2. Globalization has deeply impacted the Indian society. Option D is correct. Statement 1 is incorrect and statement 2 is correct. Now question number 133. Statement 1. Chaudhry Charan Singh was the only Prime Minister in India who did not face the Parliament. Statement 2. Passage of no confidence motion in Lok Sabha leads to the ouster of the government from the office. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true. Question number 134. Statement 1. India has deliberately been christened as a union of state instead of federation of state by the Constitution. Statement 2. The word union does indicate a particular type of federation that constitution maker envisaged for the India. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true. Now question number 135. Statement 1. A country's foreign policy is the product of its history. Statement 2. Core values of Indian national movement constituted the building blocks of the India's foreign policy. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true. Question number 136. Statement 1. M. N. Roy considered the economic interpretation of history propounded by Marx as misconceived and imperfect. Statement 2. M. N. Roy argued that the real form of social and economic process is not determined merely by type of material resources. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true. Now question number 137. Statement 1, oligarchy is a government dominated by few. Statement 2, Robert McKenzie formulated the iron law of oligarchy. Option C is correct. Statement 1 is correct, but third is incorrect. Now question number 138. Statement 1, social democracy combines elements of liberalism and socialism to reconcile freedom and equality. Statement 2, social democratic regimes use the system of neo-corporatism wherein policy making involves the state, labor and the business. Option A is correct as both the statement are correct. Now question number 139. Statement 1, every constitution has a philosophy of its own. Statement 2, for the philosophy underlying Indian constitution, we must look back into the historical objective resolution moved by Pandit Nehru. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true. Now question number 140. Statement 1, Chester Burnett defined organization as a system of consciously coordinated activities of two or more persons. Statement 2, Chester Burnett supported the viewpoint that men is mainly motivated by the economic incentives. Option C is correct. Statement 1 is correct, but 2 is incorrect. Now question number 141 is a passage. So question number 141, which one of the following is reflected in the phenomena of representation? Option A is correct. Great hope during an election campaign. Question number 142, what is an obvious outcome of an election? Option C is correct. Office of a representative. Question number 143, Athenian and Aristotelian understanding of democracy means. Option A is correct. Political order depending on the deliberative powers of the citizens. Question number 144, what takes place above the head and behind the backs of the people? Option 4 is correct. Legislative compromise. Question number 145, why could have representatives felt proud of what they have accomplished? Option B is correct. They made the decision that lead to the compromise. Now question number 146. 146 is next passage. The right claim against the state are considered as. Option A is correct. Fundamental rights. Question number 147. The idea of right against the government becomes very useful when the society is divided into majority and minority on the basis of. Option C is correct. Race. Question number 1948. The strong rights need to be. Option B is correct. Permitted. Question number 149. Which one of the following is a weak right? Option A is correct. Right to property. Question number 150, last question. The right that can be curtailed to achieve common welfare may be called. Option D is correct. Weak rights. Video we will discuss November 2021 shift 1 question paper political science. Question number 1, which one of the following statement is true? Option A is correct. No right can be given to a man against the social interest. Now question number 2, in which aspect does modern liberalism do not believe? Option D is correct. Minimal state. Question number 3, we are witnessing the end of history, as such that is the endpoint of mankind's ideological evolution and the universalization of Western liberal democracy as the final form of human government. Whose thesis is this? Option A is correct. Francis Fukuyama. Question number 4, how was early liberalism characterized by C.B. Macpherson? Option A is correct. Possessive liberalism. Question number 5, which one of the following theories is not related to Marx? Option D is correct. Origin of family, property and state. Question number 6, who among the following stated that the life is a perpetual and restless desire for power after power that ceases only in death? Option C is correct. Hobbes. Question number 7, who among the following wrote The Art of War? Option A is correct. Machiavelli. Question number 8, revolutionary violence is not just catastrophic, but it is also the colonial subject to recreate themselves. Whose statement is this? Option B is correct. Frantz Fanon. Question number 9, which one of the following is not a part of the political philosophy of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay? Option A is correct. Consideration of a man as atoms. Question number 10, we will get nothing by appealing to or shouting hoarse in the ears of the British bureaucracy in India. Who said this? Option D is correct. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Question number 11, which one of the following statement regarding the citizenship is not correct? Option C is correct, that a citizen of India can simultaneously be the citizen of another country. Question number 12, Periyar E.V. Ramaswamy argued in favor of. Option B is correct, human dignity. Now question number 13, who considered bureaucracy as the state's consciousness? Option A is correct, Marx. Now question number 14, which one of the following is not a function of the political parties? Option D is correct, to control the judiciary. Question number 15, which one of the following is not a characteristic of constitutionalism? Option C is correct, party based concept. Question number 16, who among the following distinguished between the interest articulation function and other economic group functions? Option B is correct, Armand and Coleman. Question number 17, India is not a member of which multilateral export control regime? Option B is correct, NSG, nuclear supply group. Question number 18, which one of the following is not the core issue related to the neo-realist theory of international relation? Option C is correct, states are always engaged in the process of monopoly capitalism. Now question number 19, which one of the following is not a feature of sustainable development? Option A is correct, unrestrained development. Question number 20, who among the following dependency theorists added the concept of semi-periphery? Option D is correct, Emil Wallerstein. Now question number 21, leaders of which organizations were invited during the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's swearing in ceremony in 2014? Option B is correct, the SARC members. Now question number 22, which one of the following is not provided to the Indian diaspora under the Overseas Citizenship of India OCI scheme? Option B is correct, political rights as citizens. Now question number 23, which agreement of defense cooperation was signed by India with USA in 2020? Option A is correct, basic exchange and cooperation agreement BECA. Question number 24, name the boundary line between India and China. Option C is correct, McMahon line. Question number 25, how long can the Vice President of India act as President when the office of President falls vacant? Option A is correct, for 6 months. Now question number 26, the Superintendent's direction and control of election to be vested in the Election Commission, Article 324 of the Constitution of India came into force on? Option C is correct, 26 November 1949. Now question number 27, by which Constitutional Amendment Act the word socialist, secular and integrity were incorporated in our constitution? Option B is correct, 42nd Amendment of 1976. Question number 28, which one of the following function is not concern of the local government? Option D is correct, maintenance of public order. Question number 29, which one of the following statement does not characterize a social action group? Option C is correct, they are non-autonomous groups dependent upon the support of the government. Question number 30, who among the following referred to the Constituent Assembly of India as microcosm in action? Option B is correct, that is Grenville Austin. Question number 31, which one of the following does not characterize electoral politics in India today? Option C is correct, stabilization of the Congress dominance system. Question number 32, Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan was launched on? Option A is correct, 12 May 2020. Question number 33, who coined the famous acronym PostCorp? Option C is correct, Gulick and Urvik. Question number 34, who wrote Reinventing Government 1992? Option C is correct, Obsorn and Gabler. Question number 35, who is the father of comparative public administration? Option B is correct, Fredericks. Question number 36, which one of the following statement is incorrect about human relation theory? Option C is correct, informal elements do not play an important role in the overall organization output. Question number 37, in 1989, the World Bank conceptualized governance in the context of which one of the following nations? Option C is correct, Sub-Saharan Africa. Question number 38, who said that public administration is the accomplishment of politically determined objectives? Option A is correct, Woodrow Wilson. Question number 39, budget is a document containing a preliminary approval plan of public revenue and expenditure, whose definition is this? Option C is correct, Reno Strom. Question number 40, who has been the most prominent among the Chicago school economists? Option B is correct, Milton Friedman. Question number 41, who among the following are not supporter of the positive liberty? Option B is correct, that is B and D. B is John Locke and D is Jeremy Bentham. Now question number 42, what are the central beliefs of conservatism? Option B is correct. That is A and B only. A is traditions, B is hierarchy and authority are the central belief of conservatism. Now question number 43. Which one of the following aspect has been defended by J.S. Mill? Option A is correct. That is A and C. The rights of the women and the Married Women's Property Bill. Question number 44. Which one of the following statement about Hegel are true? Choose the correct option. Option D is correct here. That is A and B only. A states that the state is the march of the god on the earth, and B, that is Hegel regarded women as inferior with a less reasoning ability. Now question number 45. Which one of the following are true about Raja Ram Mohan Roy? Option C is correct. That is A, B and D. A said he was influenced by the Upanishad. B, he was a rationalist and supporter of monotheism. D, he was critical of the principle of Trinitarianism advocated by the Christianity. Now question number 46. Which one of the following statement about Bal Gangadhar Tilak are true? Option A is correct. That is A, B, C and D all are the true. That is he envisioned the formation of linguistic states. He was both a restless nationalist and a realist. He preferred political freedom over social freedom, and for Tilak, political liberation and rights can be achieved through direct action and pressure. Question number 47. Sir Aurobindo conceives nationalism as, option B is correct. That is A, B and C only. A is spiritual nationalism, different from the Western concept of nationalism. B, a nation as an organism. And C, nationalism as a religious aspiration and moral attitudes. Now question number 48. Which one of the following are the prerequisites of the comparative method? Option B is correct. That is A, B and C. A, the conceptual framework as a factor in unit selection. B, comparable conceptual issues as a focus of inquiry. And C, definition of the focus of inquiry. Now question number 49. Which one of the following are related to Carl W. Deutsch approach of communication in comparative politics? Option D is correct. That is A and B. A is the political system is like a machine working on the basis of information. B, in his theory, homeostasis instead of equilibrium is used for dynamism. Now question number 50. Which among the following are reasons for the emergence of neo-colonialism? Option A is correct. That is A and B only. A, weakened position of European powers and the rise of consciousness against imperialism. Now question number 51. Which one of the following features are given in the UN Charter for Preservation of Peace? Option B is correct. A and C only. That is peacemaking procedure is given in chapter 6 of for the peaceful settlement of disputes, and C, peace enforcement is given in chapter 7 for coercive settlements of disputes. Question number 52. Which one of the following are true about the world system theory? Option A is correct. A and B, that is it is influenced by the Marxian idea of accumulation of wealth. And B, on the basis of wealth accumulation, the world is divided between the core, periphery and semi-periphery countries given by Emil Wallerstein. Question number 53. Which one of the following are true about the regime theory in international politics? Option D is correct. That is A and B. A and D, sorry. A is it is an attempt for the existence of rule-governed behavior in the anarchic international system. And D, they have been defined by principle, norms, rule and decision-making procedures. Question number 54. Which one of the following statements are true about India's foreign policy? Option C is correct. A and C. A, India has signed the land boundary agreement with Bangladesh in 2015. And C, India has signed a strategic partnership agreement with Afghanistan in 2011. Question number 55. Which one of the following statements are incorrect with regard to the Finance Commission? Option B is correct. That is B and C. B is Finance Commission shall consist of chairman and 2 members. C, Finance Commission submits its recommendation to the Parliament. Question number 56. In India's foreign policy, Indira Doctrine is related to. Option C is correct. C and D, that is it equates India's security with that of South Asia. And D, any interference in the South Asian region will be considered a threat to India's security. Question number 57. Which one of the following are the exclusive power of the Lok Sabha? Option A is correct. That is A and B. That is introduction of the money bill and the ratification of the declaration of emergency. Now question number 58. The Supreme Court of India in its order dated 24 August 2017 in Justice case Pultaswamy retired versus the Union of India declared that Option A is correct. Only A, that is the right to privacy is protected as an intrinsic part of the right to life and personal liberty under Article 21 and as a part of the freedoms. Question number 59. Which one of the following are the issues of debate in electoral politics? Option C is correct. A, B and D, that is electronic voting machine, one nation, one election and introduction of the two children norms for the eligibility to contest the local election. Question number 60. Labor movement in India suffers from. Option C is correct. A, B and C only, that is low membership, weak finances and multiplicity of the union. Question number 61. McGregor in his celebrated text The Human Side of Enterprise has given his famous theoretical assumption. Which one of the following are the correct assumptions? Option D is correct. A, B and C only. A, the average human being with relative little ambition prefers to be directed and wishes to avoid responsibility, security in the main concern. B, the average human being learn under proper condition not only to accept but to seek responsibility. And C, the average human being has an innate antipathy to work which he will avoid if he can. Now question number 62. Performance budget reflects how well a government entity is meeting its goal and objectives. Which of the following are the central point of the performance budgeting? Option C is correct. A, B, C, D, all are the. A, it requires the establishment of performance level and the collection of information. B, the amount of work that has to be done is measured. The quality or the result of that work is measured and this impacts how much money a department will receive in future. Question number 63. Which one of the following are advanced ideas of MP Follett? Option D is correct, that is B and D. B is constructive conflict and D is integration. Now question number 64. Which one of the following are the school of new right ideology? Option A is correct. A and B, that is Austrian school and the Chicago school. Now question number 65. Which one of the following are wages development and infrastructure development programs? Option C is correct, that is A, B and C. A is the crash course scheme of rural development. B, National Rural Employment Guarantee Act and the Rural and Landless Employment Guarantee Act. Now question number 65. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct. A, Catherine McCoquenan is by toward a feminist theory of state. Susan Moller Okin give the justice, gender and family. S. Firestone give the dialect of sex and Bell Hook give the feminism is for everybody. Now question number 67. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Bureaucratic terror given by Hannah Arendt. Cultural revolution given by Mao Zedong. Apartheid policy given by Frantz Fanon. And allegory of caves is given by Plato. Now question number 68. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct, that is Fatwa-e-Jagirdari is given by Ziauddin Barni. Thoughts on linguistic states given by B.R. Ambedkar. India Independent given by Charles Betterham. And the future of Indian policies is given by M.N. Roy. Now question number 69 is match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct, that is Lord Bryce give new modern democracy. Graham Walls give the human nature in politics. Gabriel Armand give comparative politics a developmental approach and Charles E. Merriam give the new aspect of politics. Question number 70 match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Solved 1 is in year 1972, Salt 2 in the year 1979, Start 1 is in year 1990 and INF Treaty is in 1987. Now question number 71, match list 1 with list 2. Option D is correct, that is Basic Exchange and Cooperation Agreement is in 2020, Indo-US Civil Nuclear Deal is signed in 2005, High Technology Corporation Group is in 2002 and the Next Step in Strategic Partnership is in 2004. Now question number 72, match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct, that is Cabinet Government is collective responsibility, presidential government is separation of power, federal government is division of power and unitary government is concentration of power. Question number 73 is match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Rabindra Rai gives the Naxalite and their ideology. Ashish Kumar Roy gave the Spring Thunder and After. Carol Spray gave the Gender Development and the State in India, and Sanjay Kumar gave Indian Youth and Educational politics. Now question number 74, match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct. A. Decision making given by Herbert Simon. Ecological approach given by Fredericks. New public administration given by Minvo-Brook Conference in 1968, and the development administration is given by Edward Winder. Now question number 75, match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. That is, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority Act is in 1999. Reserve Bank of India Act is in 1934. Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act is in 2003, and the Prevention of Corruption Amendment Act is in 1988. Now question number 76, arrange the ideological focus of the feminist movement under different stages in chronological order. Option A is correct. First is the A, B, C, D is the correct sequence here. That is, focus on right to vote for women, then focus on social and economic equality, then focus on culture and context, and the last is focus on ecofeminism. Now question number 77, arrange the work of Hannah Arendt in the ascending order. Option C is correct. A, B, C, D is the correct sequence in this. First is the origin of totalitarianism, then the human condition, then on revolution, and the last is on violence. Now question number 78, arrange the following books written by B.R. Ambedkar in the correct chronological sequence. Option B is correct here. First is the Problem of Rupee, its origin and solution, then the Rise and Fall of Hindu women, then the Buddha and his Dhamma, and the last is Gandhi and Gandhism. Now question number 79, arrange the following books in the chronological order of their publication. Option C is correct here. First is the Process of Government by A.F. Bentley, then Modern Political Analysis by Robert A. Dell, then Contemporary Political Analysis by James C. Charlesworth, and the last is A System of Analysis of Political Life by David Easton. Question number 80, arrange the following international treaties in the chronological order. Option C is correct. First is the Treaty of Westphalia, then Treaty of Utrecht, then Treaty of Versailles, and the last is the Charter of the United Nations. Now question number 81, arrange the signing of the following agreements by India in order of their appearance. Option A is correct. First is the Moscow Testament Treaty, then is the Tashkent Agreement, then India-Russia Friendship Treaty, and the last is Land Boundary Agreement. Now question number 82, arrange the following in the chronological order of their happening. Option B is correct here. First is the Simon Commission, then is the First Roundtable Conference, then Gandhi-Irwin Pact, and the last is the Communal Award. Now question number 83, arrange the following labor union according to the year of their formation in descending order. Now option A is correct. First is the Bharatiya Mazdoor Sangh, then is the INTUC, the last is the Ahmedabad Textile Labor Organization, and end is the Bombay Mill Hand Association. Question number 84, Francis Linkert has identified 4 systems of management on the basis of nature of authority and control of organization, arranged in the ascending order of their efficiency. Option B is correct. First is the exploitative authoritative, then is the benevolent authority, then is the consultative leadership, and the last is participative. Now question number 85, arrange the following books according to the year of their publication. Option A is correct here. First is the A. Dror Yezgel, Public Policy Making Re-Examined, then Thomas R. Dye's Understanding Public Policy, then Mohit Bhattacharya's New Horizons of Public Administration, and the last is James E. Anderson's Public Policy Making. Question number 86 is assertion reason. Assertion, B.R. Ambedkar was critical of the existence of existing federal structure. Reason, the local self-government neither have legislative power nor executive power in the real sense of the term according to Ambedkar. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 87, assertion reason. Assertion, John Locke was portrayed as possessive individualist. Reason, John Locke was not in favor of merely maximizing interest. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true, and R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 88 is given below are 2 statements. Statement 1, issue of peace and security are decided by the 2/3 majority, including 5 permanent members by the United Nations Security Council. Statement 2, United Nations Security Council represent all regions of the world in adequate manner. Option C is correct. Statement A is true, but statement 2 is false. Now question number 89. Assertion reason. Assertion. India support global nuclear disarmament but wishes to retain the option of credible minimum deterrence. Reason. Indian nuclear policy is rooted to meet both its global and regional concerns. Option A is correct. Both A and R is true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 19 is assertion reason. Assertion. India is illustrative of holding together federation due to circumstances in which center agreed to devolve power for holding the federal unit together. Reason. This asymmetry of power division along with the era of coalition and weaker governments at center led the assertion for demand of autonomies by the state. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. Now from question number 91 to 100 is the passage. We will just solve the passage. Question number 91. According to Karl Marx, women emancipation can be judged from which one of the following? Option D is correct. General emancipation. Question number 92. Prior to Marx, which political thinker had a gender bias in his or her writings? Option A is correct. Hegel. Question number 93. Write the full name of Engels' book Origin. Option C is correct. The origin of family, private property and the state. Question number 94. Social position of women vis-a-vis family can be judged by which nature of the family? Option B is correct. Historical settings. Now question number 95. What has been the general understanding about women emancipation under the Marxian philosophy? Option B is correct. Marx did not analyze women's condition beyond socialism. Now question number 96. Why debate on Indian diaspora got prominence for India's foreign policy makers? Option D is correct. Compulsion of the globalization process in India. Question number 97. What has been the task of the Global Organization of People of Indian Origin, GOPIO? Option B is correct. Representing articulated interest of various people of Indian origin. Question number 98. What is the main task of the Indian caucus? Option A is correct. To influence US policy making toward India. Question number 99. Which organization gave the idea of issuing PIO cards by the government of India? Option A is correct. GOPIO. Now question number 100, last question. Why PIOs got significant attention during the end of the 1990s? Option C is correct. Pokhran II and the American sanctions. In this video, we will discuss November 2021 Shift 2 question paper Political Science. Question number 1. Imperialism is the highest stage of capitalism. Who said this statement? Option A is correct. Vladimir Ilyich Lenin. Question number 2. Who gave the concept of Gaia? Option C is correct. James Lovelock. Question number 3. Will Kymlickas is the pioneer of which rights? Option D is correct. Cultural rights. Question number 4. Who among us the following is a positive liberalist? Option A is correct. Harold J. Lasky. Question number 5. Who has given the concept of fiduciary trust? Option B is correct. John Locke. Question number 6. Karl Popper attacked the historicism of. Option B is correct. Plato and Hegel. Question number 7. Who is the author of Emile? Option C is correct. Rousseau. Question number 8. Political power grows out of a barrel of the gun. Whose statement is this? Option B is correct. Mao Zedong. Question number 9. Vinayak Damodar Savarkar established. Option C is correct. Abhinav Bharat. Question number 10. In the opinion of Vivekananda, the problem of India could not be solved except by. Option C is correct. Supporting the Varna ashram system. Question number 11. Who among the following has written the book titled Kautilya, the Arthashastra? Option B is correct. Ellen Rangarajan. Question number 12. The mind therefore had to be decolonized first before it could made more responsive to freedom. Who among the following said the following statement? Option B is correct. B.R. Ambedkar. Question number 13. Who considered democracy as a type of society in which political elites are recruited from different social strata on the basis of individual merit? Option C is correct. T.B. Botmore. Question number 14. Who among the following supported the new social movements? Option C is correct. New middle class. Question number 15. Which one of the following component is not essential in the political culture? Option D is correct. Corruption. Question number 16. Which one of the following countries has no provision for judicial review? Option B is correct. United Kingdom. Question number 17. Which one of the following is not the basic feature of postmodernism? Option B is correct. It is concerned with the concept of femininity. Question number 18. Where was the first United Nations International Conference on Environment held? Option C is correct, Stockholm. Question number 19. Which one of the following is not a proponent of the system theory of international relation? Option B is correct, C.W. Manning's. Question number 20. Which one of the following is not a basic principle of Hans de Morgenthau's theory of realism in international relation? Option A is correct, politics is governed by universal moral values. Question number 21. India has the Kalapani territorial dispute with which country? Option B is correct, Nepal. Question number 22. Which Prime Minister pursued the following policy of extending non-reciprocal concession to the neighboring states? Option B is correct, in I.K. Gujral. Question number 23. In 1954, India signed the Panchsheel Agreement with which neighboring countries? Option C is correct, China. Question number 24. Which one of the following is not a feature of India's nuclear doctrine? Option B is correct, no use against friendly countries. Question number 25. Which one of the following states of India have the same number of representatives in the Lok Sabha? Option C is correct, Arunachal Pradesh, Goa and Tripura. Question number 26. Which one of the following fundamental rights are provided to both citizens and the non-citizens? Option D is correct, right to equality. Question number 27. Which one of the following is not a factor for reform in the Indian judicial system? Option D is correct, PIL, public interest litigation. Question number 28. Which article of the Indian Constitution lays down that the President cannot act without the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers? Option B is correct, Article 74(1). Question number 29. Which one of the following statement about the social action group is not correct? Option B is correct, that is, they work for the enhancement of technical capacities of urban agencies. Question number 30. The 13th five-year plan did not aim at, option B is correct, dismantling the planning process in the stages. Question number 31. Which one of the following tribal movements took place in the post-independence India? Option B is correct, the Bodo movement. Now question number 32. When did the first labor agitation occur in India? Option A is correct, 1875. Question number 33. Friedrich Herzberg is the famous for which one of the following theories? Option D is correct, motivation theory. Now question number 34. Which one of the following orders fall under the zone of indifference propounded by Chester Bernard? Option B is correct, those which are unquestionably acceptable. Question number 35. Conflict is not warfare but is only an appearance of difference of opinion, of interest, not only between employer and the employee but also between the managers, between directors, or wherever differences appear. Who made this statement? Option C is correct, that is MP Follett. Question number 36. Patrick Dunleavy has enumerated which one of the three key components of new public management? Option A is correct, disaggregation, competition and incentivization. Question number 37. Indian Institute of Public Administration was set up to serve as the think tank to the Government of India in which year? Option D is correct, March 1954. Question number 38. Which one of the following committees was appointed to revive the Civil Service Commission system? Option C is correct, Satish Chandra Committee. Question number 39. Which one of the following is a redressal mechanism for grievances? Option B is correct, right to information. Question number 40. Who was the chairman of the Health Survey and Development Committee appointed in 1943 in India? Option B is correct, Sir Joseph Bore. Question number 41. Who among the following are the postmodernist thinker? Option C is correct, A and C, that is Michael Foucault and Jean Francis Lyotard. Now question number 42. Shallow ecologists believe in, option A is correct, A and C, that is health and prosperity of people and sustainable growth. Now question number 43. Who among the following has dubbed Marxism as a totalitarian doctrine? Option D is correct, A and C, that is Karl Popper and Hannah Arendt. Now question number 44. Which one of the following books are not written by Confucius? Option C is correct, that is C and D. The books of songs and book of summer and winters is not written by Confucius. Question number 45. John Rawls believed in, option D is correct, A and C, that is difference principle and egalitarian society. Question number 46. Gandhi's concept of Swadeshi was impacted by, Option C is correct. A, B, and C. That is his deep ethical spiritual conviction, his understanding of the economic condition of the people, especially at the grassroots, and influence of the Ruskin's book unto the last. Question number 47. Nehru's idea of nationalism was based on. Option B is correct. B, C, and D. B. Strong faith in cultural pluralism. C. Right to self-determination. And D. Synthetic universalism propounded by Rabindranath Tagore. Question number 48. Which one of the following statement are true about the concept of total revolution of Jayaprakash Narayan? Option D is correct. A, B, and C. That is, it can be traced to his note on total revolution in his book Prison Diary. It can be traced to the crumbling of Indian polity under the burden of corruption, the rise of authoritarianism, social discrimination, etc. And C, his quest for a moral society as the basis of democracy was the guiding force behind his total revolution. Now, question number 49. The behavioral approaches to the study of politics are. Option C is correct. A, B, and C. That is empirical in nature, focus on fact, and focus on a scientific view of the political reality. Question number 50. Robert Peckham has outlined the important roles of the assemblies of Afro-Asian and Latin American countries as. Option A is correct. A, B, and C. That is legitimate function, safety valve function, and administrative overview. Question number 51. Apart from low income, the third world countries is also identified by the presence of. Option D is correct. A, C, and D. That is social inequalities, human and economic poverty, and gender inequalities. Question number 52. Which one of the following aspects were part of Woodrow Wilson's 14th principle regarding new approach to international diplomacy? Option C is correct. C and D. That is open convenience of peace openly arrived at. And D. A free, open-minded, and impartial adjustment of all colonial claims. Question number 53. What were the essentials of the glasnost policy in Mikhail Gorbachev? Option B is correct. That is A and C. That a promotion of the principle of freedom to criticize and loosening of control on media and publishing. Question number 54. Which one of the following statement are true about the UN peacekeeping? Option C is correct. That is A and C. That is, its provision are not explicitly given in the UN Charter, and it has undergone quantitative and qualitative changes in the post-Cold War period. Now, question number 55. Which one of the following agreements have been concluded by India with its neighbor in the past 7 years? Option A is correct. A and B. Indo-Nepal Power Trade Agreement and Afghanistan-India Friendship Dam. Question number 56. Which one of the following disputes are related to India-Pakistan? Option A is correct. That is A and B. Siachen dispute and Sir Creek dispute. Question number 57. Which among the following countries are the member of the BIMSTEC? Option C is correct. Option C is correct here. That is B and C. India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and Myanmar are the members of the BIMSTEC. Now, question number 58. For which purpose was the cabinet mission sent to India? Option C is correct. A, B, and D. That is to establish a national government, to work out a constitutional arrangement for the transfer of power, and a constituent assembly to be elected by provincial assemblies through proportional representation. Question number 59. Which one of the following are provided for by the 74th constitutional amendment in respect of the municipal corporation? Option B is correct. A, B, and D. That is, seat to be filled by direct election on the basis of wards, reservation of seat for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, and 1/3 of the reservation of seats for the women. Now, question number 16. The economic implications of globalization, liberalization, and privatization are. Option B is correct. That is A, B, and C. A is sustainable reduction in government spending, transformation of the whole process of planning, and introduction of a pattern of indicative planning. Question number 61. Which one of the following are the seminal works of the F.W. Taylor? Option C is correct. That is A, B, and D. Piece rate system on the art of cutting metals and shop management. Question number 62. The essence of the Hawthorne experiment conducted by Alton Myers lies in which one of the following? Option B is correct. A and C. That is Great Illumination Experiment and Human Attitudes and Sentiments. Question number 63. According to Nicholas Henry, which one of the following are the fundamental A's of new public management? Option C is correct. That is A, B, and C. Agility, alertness, accountability, alignment, and adaptability. Question number 64. Which one of the following institutes and bodies have an important role in the play in policy planning? Option A is correct. A, B, and D, that is Indian Statistical Institute, National Council of Applied Economic Research, and Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. Now, question number 65. Manrega 2009 aim at improving the purchasing power of rural people. The focus of the scheme is to enumerated in which one of the following areas? Option A is correct. A, B, and C, that is water conservation, water harvesting, renovation of traditional water bodies, and land development, flood control. Question number 66 is match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. Author E.F. Shoemaker is Small is Beautiful, a study of economics as if people mattered. James Lovelock give Gaia a new look at the life on the earth. F. Capra is The Turning Point, and Rachel Carson is The Silent Spring. Question number 67 match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct. Howard Gardner gave the political philosophy of Hobbes, his theory of obligation. Edmund Burke gave the reflection on the revolution in France. Mary Wollstonecraft gave the vindication of the right of women with structures and political and moral subjects. And C.B. Macpherson gave the political theory of possessive individualism from Hobbes to Locke. Question number 68, match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. Gail Omveth write the book Dalit Vision, the anti-caste movement and the conduction of an Indian identity. K. Veermani gave the Periyar and his ideologies. N. Veluswamy gave the book Periyar, the social scientist. And M.D. Gopal Krishna gave Periyar, father of the Tamil race. Now question number 69, match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. Lake Success Conference held in 1949. Stockholm Conference held in 1972. Chipko Movement held in 1973. And the Rio Earth Summit is in 1992. Now question number 70, match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct here. That is A.G. Frank gave the dependency theory. Carl Deutsch gave the communication theory. Mikhail Gorbachev gave the glasnost, and the Morton Kaplan gave the system theory. Now question number 71, match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. China had the Galwan incident. Bangladesh is land boundary agreement. Pakistan is Baglihar hydro project, and Nepal is Kalapani dispute. Now question number 72 is match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct here. That is 42nd Amendment is in 1976. 44th Amendment is in 1978. 15th Amendment is in 1963. And 38th Amendment is in 1975. Now question number 73, match list 1 with list 2. Choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct. That is A. A is International Monetary Fund is to act as the lender of last resort to keep debtor countries from collapsing. International Finance Corporation is to provide loans to promote the growth of private enterprises in the developing countries. International Development Association is provides interest-free loans to the poorest countries, and Multilateral Guarantee Agency encourages the flow of private equity to the developing countries. Now question number 74, match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. Frederick Taylor gave the mental revolution. Peter Drucker gave the management by objectives. Chester Burnett gave the function of executive, and Abraham Maslow gave the motivation theory. Question number 75, match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct here. E-governance is given by NEGP. Panchayati Raj is in 73rd Amendment Act. Redressal of grievance is ombudsman, and the right to education passed in 2009. Question number 76, arrange the phases of evolution of liberalism in ascending order. Option C is correct again. That is first C, negative liberalism, then positive liberalism, then egalitarianism, and the last is libertarianism. Now question number 77, arrange chronologically the text of Plato in ascending order. Option C is correct. First is the Apology, then Republic, then Statesman, and the last is Laws. Question number 78, arrange the following in ascending order. Option A is correct. First is the establishment of Sabarmati Ashram, then is the Satyagraha at Champaran by Gandhi, then non-cooperation movement by Gandhi, and the last is civil disobedient movement by Gandhi. Question number 79, arrange in the chronological order the following constitution in order of their year of framing. Option B is correct. First is the Constitution of America, then Constitution of Switzerland, then is the Constitution of Canada, and then the Constitution of India. Question number 80. Arrange the following international events in order of their occurrence. Option B is correct. First is the Bolshevik Revolution, then the Treaty of Versailles, then the Leninist Socialism in one country, and the last is Nazis Germany Soviet Non-Aggression Pact. Question number 81. Arrange the following events of India's foreign policy in order of their occurrence. Option D is correct. First is the Locust policy, then is the Gujarat Doctrine, then Pokhran II nuclear explosion, and the last is Lahore Bus diplomacy. Now question number 82. Arrange the formation of the following states in the chronological order. Option D is correct. First is the Haryana formation date, then is the Uttarakhand, then Jharkhand, and the last is Telangana. Now question number 83. Arrange the following administrative reform committee or commission in the chronological order. Option A is correct. First is Gopal Swami Iyengar Committee, then is the Gorwala Committee, then first Administrative Reform Commission, and the last is Satish Chandra Committee. Now question number 84. Arrange the evolutionary phases of public administration in ascending order. Option B is correct here. First is B, political administration dichotomy, then is principle of administration, then era of challenge, then crisis of identity, and the last is public policy perspective. Now question number 85. Arrange the following in the ascending order of their establishment. Option B is correct here. First is the Union Public Service Commission, then Central Vigilance Commission, then is the 14th Finance Commission of India, and the last is Niti Aayog. Now question number 86 is assertion reason. Assertion: every thinker was a child of his age. Reason: Mary Wollstonecraft argued in the Vindication of Rights of Women that women should be entitled to the same rights and privileges as men and should be given the access to the education. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 87 is assertion reason. Assertion: the Mountbatten Plan was announced on May 13, 1947. Reason: on July 18, 1947, the British Parliament ratified the Mountbatten Plan as the Independence Act of 1947. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 88 are given below two statements. Statement 1. Hobbes' theory of obligation is physical because the subject obeyed the sovereign out of fear of the punishment. Statement 2. Laws of nature of Hobbes were not mere pieces of advice about the prudent pursuit of self-interest, but were the moral laws which dictated duties and were obligatory because they were commanded by the God. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true. Question number 89 is statement 1. Social structure, value, and attitudes have been impacted by the process of globalization. Statement 2. Globalization has noticeably impacted cultural identity and social harmony among various social groups. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true. Question number 90. Given below are two statements. Statement 1. The Second Administrative Reform Commission is in the 7th report entitled Capacity Building for Conflict Resolution, dealt with illegal immigration into the Northeast and drew attention towards having a multi-purpose national identity card for the citizens. Statement 2. Lokwani is a public-private partnership project at Sitapur district in Uttar Pradesh, which was initiated in December 2009. Option C is correct. Statement 1 is true, but C option statement 2 is false. Now question number 91 to 100 are a passage. Question number 91. On what basis is the UN ready to intervene in the matter of the state? Option C is correct. To promote internal justice. Question number 92. In the matter of state intervention, the UN should adhere to provisions related to which aspect? Option C is correct. Political independence. Question number 93. Under what condition can the UN intervene in the state affairs? Option C is correct. On the basis of the express consent of the state's government. Question number 94. What is the general feeling among some section regarding the basis of UN intervention? Option A is correct. Human right violation. Question number 95. UN's new responsibility is to establish which kind of international system? Option B is correct. Provide global governance. Now question number 96. According to Wallerstein, in the world economic system reflects on. Option C is correct. International division of labor. Question number 97. Who gave the concept of semi-periphery in the dependency theory? Option C is correct, Emil Wallerstein. Question number 98. Articulation of mode of production explains. Option D is correct. Underdevelopment in certain areas of the world. Question number 99. The integration of non-European countries in the world economy results in. Option A is correct. Strengthening their resistance to expansion of capitalism. Last question, question number 100. Dependency as an integrated system relies on. Option B is correct. External contributory factors.